What's up, everybody? It's your favorite tattoo artist.
Hello.
Michael Manarino.
How do you do?
Thank you so much for listening to By Appointment Only. It's a podcast where we talk about tattoos, why we love them, why we hate them, and the magical, mystical, mythical, fucking straight up, hot ass 1993 Bush having fucking love fantasy that is
By appointment only.
that is the relationship between a tattoo artist and the person that they tattoo.
Yeah. Are you recording that, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, you did the intro for us.
No. I just wanted to get some 1993 Bush talk in there.
Okay.
Go Bush.
All right, we're ready.
Are we everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite tattoo artist here, Michael Manarino, and this is By Appointment Only, the tattoo podcast where we explore the relationship between a tattoo artist and the magical, mystical, mythical relationship they have with a person that they tattoo. So just so everybody knows, producer Corey did a really, really good intro and then was like, no, don't.
I can't be the first voice that everybody hears.
It was, you like did it. It was like
uncomfortable.
nice and monotone.
Yeah.
And you were like,
I learned from the best.
Yeah. And then you said that,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
wait, where did the bush come in?
I don't remember.
The magical, mythical relationship that a tattooer has.
It was something about the magical, mythical 1993 Bush having like something like that.
Yes, but we're talking about Bush, not the band Bush.
No, we're talking about vagina.
Vagina hair.
We're talking about if you would imagine like a woman's anatomy.
Yes.
Let's just call it what do we call it? The cash and prizes.
Oh no, yeah,
That's
the
what it
cash and
was.
prizes.
Yeah, the
Yes,
cash and
yes.
prizes,
That's
yeah.
correct. Well, welcome to By Appointment Only. That was a super hectic intro. We did it. Season 3.
Woo!
We
Yes,
did
sir.
10 whole episodes.
Yes, sir.
Last season, we did the homie pod, and then I literally went to sleep for 1 hour and then got on a plane and flew to Miami. Tomorrow's fucking Thanksgiving, everybody. So we're doing the Thanksgiving pod. We're doing the thankful pod. It's really sick that we're doing this.
Love it.
All the podcasts I listen to, because they're fucking soft, they were like, yo, I'm taking the week off for Thanksgiving. No podcasting. I'm going to not talk into a microphone. We're here the night of Thanksgiving. So many people are brining turkeys right now.
I could be making mashed potatoes right now.
Are you going to do... Okay, so let's dive into it.
Thanksgiving Eve.
Let's do it. Yeah, Thanksgiving Eve.
hear it.
Because my mom used to like crazy. She would do like 90% of the prep work Thanksgiving Eve.
I got to tell you my experience today. I went to the grocery store because I live right down the street from the grocery store. I'm not fucking. People say that I shop like a European because I go buy the groceries that I need for that day and maybe the next day, and then that's it.
Oh no, I do the same thing.
Okay, yeah, I don't fuck with like buying a bunch of shit in advance. Fuck all that. So today I was like, oh, I need to go to the grocery store and get stuff for Thanksgiving dinner, and I get over there and it was just like a fucking nightmare.
Oh yeah.
But one of the main things I thought was hilarious is I took a left down the spices aisle and just proceeded to see 5 men on their phone like this, like looking at things.
They're like salt.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, and I was just like,
Allspice?
I was like,
Do you want me to get all spices?
Just grabbing all of them. They're like, I guess I'm getting all the spices.
It's like, no, that's Old Spice. Yeah, I thought it was fucking hilarious. Like I was like, oh man, you guys don't season your food. That's terrible.
I was looking for. I did all this shit last night at like fucking 10 o'clock at night because I was like, this is gonna be the time to do it.
That's when you went to Erewhon.
Dude, brother, let me tell you, there's no way I could afford, because I got it at like Vaughn's and it was like $77 for everything. I was like pretty smart with it.
I did spend $111 at the grocery store today.
On what?
I did buy 4 cases of Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream Zero.
Okay. So that's what.
That's $20.
Don't. You're leaving this guy hanging. Look.
Oh, my man. Yeah, and the only reason why he's happy is because then when he comes over to my house, he knows that it's there for him.
It's going to be there on ice for him.
Yeah, he's ready. So that was a chunk of it. But if I didn't buy that probably would have taken like $20 off. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, you get the accoutrement, I guess,
for all the Thanksgiving stuff. I saw people do a crazy like funny human thing. So I was in the sugars aisle.
Okay.
And so it was like
do you mean like sugars like baking aisle, or do you mean sugars like a candy?
baking aisle. That was
Okay.
a better way of putting it.
Okay.
The baking aisle.
Got you.
And someone had taken a crate or a case of the pumpkin pie, like the pre-made mix, and just dropped it like in the middle of the aisle. And so like as I was looking at sugar, I saw multiple people go like, "Oh shit, that's right there." I saw a dude literally trip over it and go, "Somebody should move that." And I was like,
walked away.
and then walked away. And I was like, "Oh,
You motherfucker,
I'm that
you're
person."
somebody.
And then
like,
picked it up and then put it on the shelf.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched so many people trip over that thing and be like, "Holy shit, there's just cans sitting there." Move it. Just move
that
shit.
seems to be the thing that they do at this time of the year because
It's fucked.
There's so many like parts of the store where it's just like, oh, you guys just put pallets of shit and just dropped it off here, and that was the end of it.
And then just
like,
get fucked.
yeah, figure it out.
So DJ MichaelMiguel, you said you're making cheesecake.
I am.
Are you? And you said you're gonna make it tonight.
Yeah, I made the crust and I made the jam.
Okay, so
The
you
jam?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do like a blueberry swirl in there.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
are you like if you could choose, you're the blueberry swirl person. You're not like a strawberry swirl person or chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay, so famously,
I'll put Reese's.
Ooh, see that's Reese's peanut butter cup cheesecake. My God. Okay, now you two have both been very, very, very verbose about the question:
Spell that.
cheesecake or head.
Okay.
You can only choose one.
Yep.
And you both have been very, very, very open about it.
Cheesecake?
Aggressive.
And you,
Cheesecake?
yeah, I dare I say aggressive. And you're saying
I
you
would say
you would
aggressive.
choose.
Cheesecake.
You would choose.
Cheesecake.
That's fucking crazy. So here's my question to you:
Cheesecake.
removing wives, whatever, from the situation.
Wives.
Wife
Okay.
from the situation.
Either. No, it's cool. Yeah, 2 wives. Not a big deal.
Okay, so like some poly. What's that called?
Polyamorous?
Polyamory? Yeah,
no,
yeah.
or
No.
just being Mormon.
Polygamy. That's
yeah.
what I'm thinking of. This is fucking crazy. Would you rather get head from 3 girls or cheesecake?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
What the fuck is the matter with you
I
two?
don't last, okay? What do you want me to do? I'm busting real quick.
I'm not asking you to last forever. This isn't a fucking porno. Like,
First off, you're not even saying like what girls it is. Like I feel like there are certain aspects or maybe certain situations where I'd pick the head, but like,
okay, fine. Remember you were looking at those vintage Playboys?
yeah.
Go boosh.
Her?
Three girls from a 1993 Playboy.
I mean, which 3 girls? Like,
But,
we
I
got to
mean-
get real specific here. Is Anna Nicole Smith there?
Dog,
Anna
if you're
Nicole
in
Smith
Playboy,
is
you
there-
are fucking gorgeous.
Look, man.
It used
I
to
don't
be
know.
a prestigious award.
I don't know. It did.
To be the Playmate?
It did.
Yeah, it's true. It had meaning.
Yeah, I'd probably still just pick. I mean, like it's like what are the boundaries here? Is it like if I get head from these 3 women one time, I'm never having cheesecake again?
That's not what I'm just saying that like if your choice is to have
Oh, if I walked into a room, one table had 3 women on it, dick sucking ready,
Yes.
and the other table had cheesecake on it.
yes.
What kind of cheesecake?
Okay, here's what I'm saying. It's the best cheesecake you've ever like
The best cheesecake I've ever had. I'm
You've
picking
ever
the
had.
cheesecake for
What?
sure. You're fucking tripping.
bro.
I've went 20 years without getting my dick sucked. I could go another 20. Easy.
So
How long did I go without cheesecake? It's tough.
how long do you think you go without cheesecake?
This motherfucker over here, dude, we'll fucking just casually pass by a Carl's Jr. He'll go, he's
like,
go
"You
for
know
one of them
what?"
cheese. And that's not even good fucking cheesecake.
No, it's not.
That's terrible cheesecake.
Are we like Cheesecake Factory? We've talked about Cheesecake Factory many times on this pod.
Yep.
Why don't we go right now?
like I'm saying, like if that was a thing, like if because we talk about Cheesecake Factory so much on this pod, and like Cheesecake emailed Corey and was like, "Yo, we'd like to have you guys to like do Cheesecake Factory, like unlimited amounts of cheesecake." Would you fully like eat yourself sick? Like, would you be like, "Yo, like this is for real"?
Hell yeah.
Dude, there are times where I'm just like at the grocery store and Sarah and I will look at each other and be like, "Yo, low-key, I'm trying to get a stomach ache tonight." Like, and just like we'll get like junk food and just watch like fucking Twilight or some shit.
That's
like,
sick though. I mean, listen, that's
Yeah,
the
so why
hallmark-
wouldn't I do it at fucking Cheesecake Factory for free?
How many be for real? How many
7.
slices of
No,
Cheesecake Factory cheesecake
Probably like 5.
In one sitting?
in one sitting?
Probably 5.
Am I getting food or just cheesecake?
Just, I mean, like in this situation, because they're coming to you because they're like your love for cheesecake is like unmatched.
Comfortably 2 slices.
That's it?
I can push 3.
Would you? Okay, how about this?
I'm cranking at least 4 if it's vegan.
But I'm saying too, like, what if they do like it's like a table, like how they have like the C-shaped table, and just like there's
it's like a fucking display.
It's a display, and you can just kind of like pick and choose. Like, ooh, I like this one. Well, this one's whatever.
Oh, I'm just nibbling off a whole shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm nibbling everything.
Would you do until you're fully like I'm about to throw up?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I would just be like, yo, like, can I get like a buffalo chicken sandwich too? Like, I don't like.
I
Cheesecake
mean,
is
yeah.
good.
I mean, give me the mac and cheese burger, but
He
like,
keeps moving the goalpost.
What do you mean moving
Notice
the
that?
goalpost?
No, because you're like, well, how much cheesecake would you eat? You're not even mentioning it. There's an option that we can be like, hey, I want the fucking chicken parmesan because like
The
that
chicken
shit's
parmesan
so-
is gas.
Yeah, it's really good.
Really?
I get it
It's
without
so
the
good, bro.
I get
It's
it
so
no
good.
red sauce, and I have them do Alfredo sauce instead. It's fucking delicious.
What is like?
Although I
The,
haven't had it in 8 years. Once again,
what's the vegan move at cheesecake, or is it not?
I don't go to cheesecake anymore. You just don't go.
Yeah, I used to have.
They probably have an Impossible Burger or something.
Or they have Evelyn's favorite pasta, which is like
Yeah.
a vegan pasta.
Is
which
it?
is mid as fuck.
Yeah, I'm cool. I just don't go to fucking places like that. Like,
Yeah. Well,
Which
welcome
I'm
to
fine
By
with.
Appointment Only. This is a podcast about cheesecake for some fucking reason.
Podcast about tattoos, why we love them, why we hate them, and the magical, mystical relationship between me and cheesecake, and Michael and head for some fucking weird ass reason.
That's correct. Yup. That's what it is. You did my intro so good in jest that it completely threw me off.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm glad that the homie pod has started this way.
This is fucking great.
This is sick. All right. Well, season 3. It's a
Yes.
wrap.
Yep,
I'm so fucking hyped.
I love it.
I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate
Last
this man
week-
over here.
We talked about some pretty heavy stuff. We did some pretty serious stuff. I asked you guys to come loaded with some answers to some questions.
Locked and loaded.
Now,
I usually come unloaded, but okay.
just pulling up
Shit
unloaded.
making my dick soft.
All right, first, hit me with it. One album you are thankful for and why? DJ Michael Miguel.
Oh, easy. Post Malone, Austin.
Are we
Deluxe.
Still
Are
dick
picking
riding
just
Post
this
Malone?
year or just
Just in general.
Okay.
Because my answer is from like 1970 something.
Okay. Before you were born.
Before I was born. It's a real fucking Michael answer.
Hell yeah.
I've been flip flopping like a motherfucker on it.
Okay. Of all time,
But just if listen,
Post
if that's-
Malone, Austin, Deluxe.
and why? Tell us why. Tell everyone out there listening why.
I think it's been an emotional year for me. I think it's been a lot of growth. It's been a lot of heartache, a lot of break. It just hits everything.
Okay.
I'm still listening to the album to this day.
I get it. I mean, I
Don't ask me about my Spotify rap, please.
oh,
Oh
God.
man, that's coming out next week, and I'm fucking
I already know who the top artist is.
on mine or yours. I probably know both of ours.
Yeah, I would say if I could guess, I think Post Malone, Taylor Swift.
Probably.
White power.
Stupid.
Um,
Producer Corey Dunn, let's hear it.
if I had to pick one from like all time, it would probably be like Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park. I mean, that record just like changed like me as a person.
More so than Slipknot.
I mean, they're like right up there. They're neck and neck. I think that like Linkin Park was a easier transition for me because like my dad growing up was like I could still to this day like probably recite every lyric from like the Black Album by Metallica and fucking Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses. And so like being able to transition from listening to that so much when I was younger into like what I ended up really liking, which is shit like Slipknot and stuff like that. Like Linkin Park was a good middle ground, and it was like something so different and so new back then. And also at that same time, like my stepmom was super into hip hop, like all that like West Coast early 2000s hip hop, which she was super into, like the Chronic 2001 and like even early Eminem shit and stuff like that. Exhibit. So like it was a cool like
Mr. X to the Z exhibit.
yeah. Mr. Exuberant. Exalata, exciting, yeah.
Is that from X?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
Snoop Dogg's outro.
Yeah, that
it's
song's kind of
awful.
That song kind of goes.
No, the beat is crazy. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Those crazy Dre beats. Okay,
Okay.
quickly.
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill. Chester Bennington,
Fuck.
James Hetfield,
Oh, okay.
and Axl Rose. Yeah, because those are the 3 albums you named.
Fuck, marry, kill. I'd marry Chester Bennington. I'd fuck Axl Rose and I'd kill James Hetfield.
That I feel like is actually that was like kind of a layup for you.
Yeah,
Like,
I think that's
easy.
pretty easy. James Hetfield's super annoying. Like
low-key.
his voice is yeah. Like I don't like that shit. It's fucking super annoying. But yeah, I mean it's cool. Whatever you're into.
Okay.
I guess if you really like fucking Metallica, then
Metallica's fun. Tattoo.
you know
shops
who
killed
really
Metallica
likes
fun.
Metallica?
Huh.
Will Johnson.
Really?
Yeah.
William.
He was
D.
so excited to go see Metallica, and I think it was probably more for Pantera, but yeah, he was very excited.
That sounds like a Will thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw on Instagram that his like head is busted or something.
He, I'll talk about it on pod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll talk about it off pod.
Yeah.
Sick. It's one of those. Damn.
It's just not my business.
Yeah,
to
no,
put
you know
out
what?
there,
You're
put
right.
out
It's not
there.
your business.
Yeah.
Not anyone else's business. What's up, Will? We're
Love
not
you,
going to air
dog.
out your business.
Yeah.
All right. Did you?
What's your album?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
It's such a fucking stupid
He
answer.
goes, it's such a stupid answer. Drake, take care.
Absolutely not.
He's like, but I only listen to Crew Love over and over again because the weekend, baby.
Damn, maybe I want to change my answer to the weekend.
Do you say there's a room full of niggas, or do you just let that go?
I definitely.
Take your nose off my keyboard.
What do you think Abel's doing right now? What do you think he's doing right
He's dealing with a room full of niggas.
now? Did you almost do a spit take?
bothering me for? Every fucking time I take a drink, you motherfuckers say something hilarious.
It's not a fucking sing along, you know?
Say no fucking sing along. So girl, what you singing for?
Abel knows
Because
what's
we're
up.
blowing like a C4. What the fuck? Those 3 girls from Playboy are blowing like a C4.
I just think that the thing that makes the weekend cool is he just says crazy shit that like people think, and he's like, I'm just gonna say this.
I will say the thing that makes the weekend cool is he's the only artist that in like 2023 can say that he even like holds a candle to like Taylor Swift's popularity.
Yeah, people go crazy. I mean, the weekend had his own show produced by fucking A24.
Yeah, which is fucking awesome. I mean, like
The show or that?
like the the Idol.
Yeah, I know. The show was not awesome, but the production that they backed him up is crazy.
yeah, I think that it's cool that he's able to. I think it's tight when anybody gets famous like that. Like that shit's cool, especially when like
can Abel come on the show? Like if he hits you up,
absolutely.
He has tattoos. He
He
has,
doesn't
those
have to
cherubs on
like.
his
He
shoulder.
doesn't even have to hit me up. You just show up and just come here
You
one
just-
day.
I bet he'd be mad hectic.
He would be. I worry about. So there's been a couple times where we've talked about having like off pod. We've talked about having certain guests on here.
Like Crip Mac.
Yes, and I'm like, I'm not worried about having Crip Mac on here. I'm worried about bringing Crip Mac's like entourage into this place and us having to fucking like be like, hey, can you guys shut the fuck up because we're recording a podcast? And the next thing you know, I'm getting stabbed.
Yeah,
So,
you're getting jumped.
yeah.
And like that'll be part of the. I'm be like, well, and now Corey is getting jumped. Everybody.
Yeah, and then it's like, what did you think was gonna happen? Now we're gonna bust open his asshole.
I wouldn't. I would be like, listen, fellas, not on my podcast. God damn it! If no one's asshole is getting
not-
busted open on my
Not-
podcast,
Not today, fellas. Take that
not
shit back
today.
to Plug Talk.
Not today. Well, my choice is not Drake or The Weeknd, even though I like The Weeknd a
It's
lot.
unfortunate.
It's a lame answer, but I have to just go with my heart. You guys know how much I like jazz.
Okay.
I know. See, you're already laughing. I've been learning about Miles Davis and his like
Oh, yeah.
level of like obsession. Dude, that motherfucker would practice the same scale like da na 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 for like 12 hours a day.
Damn.
And he would do it over and over and over again. And he would practice so crazy that his wife would find him asleep with his trumpet still in his mouth.
I love that.
Like, dude was not okay.
I love that.
So Bitches Brew is like his famous album that like changed the world. So there's basically like jazz as we knew it, and then jazz, which is like Duke Ellington, John Coltrane, Herbie Hancock kind of vibe. And then Bitches Brew comes out, and he played it at the Playboy Jazz Festival, and it like people like stumbled out of the Playboy Jazz Festival being like,
Oh, the jazz.
exactly, the jazz is too much.
Side note, have
yes.
you listened to the new Andre 3000?
Dude, I like it.
I like it. I think it's
fluty
great.
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I think that it's super fluty, but like I mean, like here's the thing: none of us would ever listen to it if it wasn't Andre 3000.
If it
you
was
might,
just-
you might, but like,
But no, if it was just some guy. Okay, here's
you
the
don't catch me being like, oh, let's search up new
Flutist. Yeah.
flautist. What is it?
Flout. No, I think you're right. Flautist.
Flautist. Yeah.
Do you like
new
flautas?
New flautas. I like flautas.
Yeah, it would be like a vegan. It would be like a vegan meat wrapped in a.
I like potato ones.
Oh yeah, like potato flour.
Yeah,
those
when
are
we were young, Sarah was shit faced and got potato flautas, and she was like, "I found these. Look, they're vegan." And I was like, sick. And I ate one, and I was like, I'm a new person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made a new.
Yeah.
Listen to jazz. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Jazz is cool. I think I really identify with like the craziness of it.
Yeah.
It sounds like if anyone ever out there was curious like what the inside of my head sounds like, just listen to the first like 2 tracks of John Coltrane's Miles Davis's Bitches Brew, and like that's what the inside of my head sounds like.
You're somebody I want to talk to about this. Have
What's
you
that?
heard about the ongoing legal battle between Hall and Oates?
They have a legal battle. I hate
Yeah,
that.
I think that one of them, I always get the two confused, but one of them just got a restraining order against the other. Like,
What?
Yeah, like they are not fucking with each other.
Yo, I gotta look that shit up.
Yeah, look it up.
Me and Big J wanted to have a Hall and Oates cover band called Balls and Scroats,
That's sick.
and we just never.
Have you seen She's Out of My League?
Yes,
They have a Hall and Oates cover band called Adult Education.
that's so sick. Is Emma Stone in that too?
No, I don't remember her name, but it's a different, very attractive woman.
Hell
Jennifer Lawrence, that one?
No.
not
I
J-Lo?
heard she's the girl that's in that. I don't recall anything else she's ever been in.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't
Wait,
remember.
what's
her
the
name.
movie?
She's Out of My League.
She's out of my league.
It's
I know
with
I've
Jay Brichelle.
Yeah,
yeah.
that movie's
Oh,
cool.
and JT or TJ or JT Miller, whichever one.
TJ Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in there. I've heard he's an asshole, but he's funny in that movie.
Yo, you know what I watched last night? That's like a pretty weird movie.
Hmm.
Real Steel. With Hugh Jackman.
Oh, that's so fucking
with the boxing
Rock'em
robots.
Sock'em
Yeah,
robots.
the Rock'em Sock'em
Yeah.
robots. Yeah, that movie's fucked
Didn't they
up.
make a fucking sequel to that shit?
I don't know how, because they pretty much said everything I needed to say in that 2-hour and 40-minute movie. So
2 hours and 40 American. That's
American
crazy.
time.
All right.
All right, so on the topic of movies, DJ MichaelMiguel,
Oh, jeez.
a movie that you are thankful for, any movie, anytime, and why?
I think The Matrix.
Fuck, that's a crazy answer.
Yeah.
Why The Matrix?
Mainly because when I was a kid, my dad took me out of school to watch the first and second one. So that was kind of like a, father bonding kind of thing. He took like the other brothers out as well. But revisiting it, because like, of course you just watch the movie and you're like, oh, this is like cool. Keanu Reeves doing his shit. But when you kind of look at it,
Sam Jackson.
No,
No.
Larry Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah. Larry, is that his other name?
I mean, I guess Lawrence Larry.
He when he was in Apocalypse Now, the first movie he was in, he's billed as Larry Fishburne.
Oh, really?
And then after that, he was like, I'm not doing that Larry shit. It's Lawrence.
Okay.
He wanted people to take him more seriously.
He was
makes sense.
also.
John Wick. He's the Bowery King.
Yeah.
I've never seen a John Wick movie.
Dude,
John Wick 4 is so good.
so good. I'm like
I've
obsessed
heard they're
with
all
John
great.
Wick.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but
It's
good
so
things.
much fun.
It's on HBO.
I'll watch it eventually.
I recommend it. And
I
it's
just bought
easy.
2 brand new video games though, so I'm gonna.
Is one of them the John Wick video game?
Is there a John Wick video?
No,
game?
I don't think so.
I was like, that's fucking sick.
You know what's crazy though? Did either one of you remember that there was a Fight Club video game for
Yeah.
PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
Dude, it was like something that was just trapped in my memory.
Yeah.
And then someone said something about it, and I was like, "Oh my!" And I
Do you remember Def Jam Fight for New York?
Fuck yeah, Snoop Dogg was the final boss.
The shit. I love that fucking game.
Also, the Fight Club video game. If you beat it, you get to play as Fred Durst. That's the
I love that.
yeah, and because what was it? The one song was like the theme song for it, and so the final unlockable
It was like
character.
break stuff or whatever.
Yeah, it was break stuff. It will- Yo, Limp Bizkit sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I don't like Limp Bizkit's
Couldn't
music.
disagree with you more, brother.
Really?
You don't like
I
Limp
like Limp
Bizkit?
Bizkit. I think Limp Bizkit is one of those bands. They're right now we're on Creed, where Creed has gone all the way full circle, where they were so popular that they were made fun of. That now they're coming back around to just being like popular and people realizing that they're good. I think Limp Bizkit has done the same thing, but right before Creed, where like they were like, I remember I went and saw them opened for Metallica and Linkin Park and Deftones, and they they were like booed mercilessly. Like I'm talking like Fred Durst went out into the crowd and was like singing one of the songs like while in the fucking stands, and motherfuckers were just in his face just like flipping him off, and I'm like, that's nuts. So like they're definitely one of those bands that they've gone full circle where like now they take like hardcore bands on tour and shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's fucking
Scowl
wild.
went on tour with them and shit. Yeah.
So since you're a real fan, have you watched Fred Durst's sex tape?
No, yeah, I watched Hollywood Hulk Hogan's sex tape though. That shit was hard
Dude,
to
that's
watch.
a rough. Have you? Did you Mike.Miguel?
No.
Dude, it's the Hulk Hogan one you can't watch anymore.
Oh yeah, no, there's like a huge. It's like a big ass deal. Like yeah, like there was like a.
He got like millions of dollars and shit.
Yeah.
It's probably the
Gawker,
most.
right? Gawker
Yeah,
was-
Gawker and
yeah.
Bubba the Love Sponge like used their tricked him.
Yeah,
I guess.
Well, Bubba the Love Sponge set up a camera and was like, "Yeah, you should fuck my wife," which is so crazy
so
to say.
gnarly.
He's like, "Hey man, you should pipe my wife nuts," and then
He let the nuts hang.
yeah, and then he let the nuts hang, and then yeah, I mean.
Okay, would you let? Oh God, I don't even
No,
wanna
would
say.
I let Hollywood Hulk Hogan fuck my wife? No, absolutely fucking not.
Are you sure?
I'm HIV positive.
Like in the moment, dude. That's Hulk Hogan.
No,
Okay.
no.
You thought about it for a second.
I'm just trying to think about if there's anybody else that I would be more inclined to say yes to, and I can't think of anyone.
What
Because now all I
about,
can think about is Hulk Hogan's like old wrinkly man ass with like his fucking
flopping
skullet,
around.
just like fucking.
What
being
about
weird.
CM Punk?
What? He is married and happy as shit.
I'm not saying that he has to be married to fuck.
Nah, that's cool. I'm good on that.
Okay, all right. DJ Michael.
Yep.
Would you take the red pill or the blue pill? Do you think like you could do like some full blown Neo shit, or would you be like, man, I'm cool with this life?
I think I could do some full blown Neo shit. Is that the red pill? I always forget. No, I haven't seen that movie in quite some time.
The blue pill is the awareness one.
Okay, then yes, I would take the blue pill.
Would you like want to be? Because
Wait, I thought it's like the whole, because with the whole alpha male shit, it's like, oh, I'm red pilled out or whatever. Isn't it the whole thing?
Fucking no, dude.
But I think the whole point is that no, you're right. Blue pilled is like being like you have like blinders on, like you don't see the real shit.
Yeah, so I think I could take the red pill and be fine. I mean, it's kind of like almost like having not sleep paralysis, but like control of your dreams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can't think of the actual words for it or of that nature, but I feel a good portion of the time, if I'm dreaming, I can kind of understand I'm dreaming. And then it's like I usually do this whole hand trick, and there's a couple scars on my hands. And then it's like when I don't see them, I'm like, oh, I'm dreaming. And then after I start flying, and it's like literally the same scene, so it kind of does that whole like little rippling effect of the concrete.
That's sick.
I have this like reoccurring dream. My therapist was not stoked that I did this. But like I have this reoccurring dream that I like. It can start in any way possible. Like I could be in the middle of like doing this podcast, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden like the ground just falls out, and I'm just like free falling. And I start, yeah, exactly. And I start screaming, and then I just like wake up like, like, oh, it's.
Do you ever do like the sit straight up?
Yeah.
Whenever I do that, Miranda does not like it. No.
Oh, like as you're sleeping.
Like I'll be all like, whoa! I don't usually say whoa or something like that, but
That's crazy that Miranda's awake for that, because Sarah, I will do that, and I'll look over, and Sarah's
generally yes. But every now
Not a
and
drool.
again, if it's early enough in the morning, and
damn,
I
we
do that
all
crazy shit.
move and talk in our sleep. That's crazy.
yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, I hate.
Sometimes
It's because our parents got divorced.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking because they tried to pawn off 2 Christmases to us.
Facts.
there's been one time where I
2
accidentally.
Christmases is coming up, baby.
Hey yo, it's the season.
It's the season.
There's been one time where I accidentally hit Baba because I
Oh
in
no!
my sleep.
You just flannel around.
I was like, oh shit! It's like, I was like, oh.
That's funny.
I'm sure he understood.
Yeah. He fell off the bed before.
Okay, last Matrix question. You wake up in the crazy like cocoon thing, covered in goo, hairless, butt naked. Okay. Would you kind of just like scramble to your feet, or would you like helicopter like a fucking robot, or would you kind of just like piss off the side of the thing, or would you like moon a robot, or do you think you'd be like, man, I gotta get some clothes?
Is this what the guests feel like?
Yeah.
like,
Like, what the fuck?
ask this weird sandwich shop wizard ass question.
Yeah. Or would you give the robot like the eel skin watch and be like, could you tell me what time it is? And just kind of like
your balls. Oh fuck!
Skin watch is crazy.
Yeah. This reminds me, like, shout out to the homie Billy. His nephew's like young as fuck, but he's like a fucking demon, and he's like gotten to that age now where he's just learned to just pull his dick out.
Yo, that's a fun age. That's
He was telling me, he's like, yeah, I was just like talking to him, and I was like, hey man, like, where'd you get that shit? He's like, and he just paused, looked at me, and went, pull this dick out. Yo, he's nuts. He's just like me for real.
That's it. Respect.
I'll try to get close.
You would try to?
Yeah.
Okay. You would just be like, you know what? I don't want to be covered in goo out here naked. I would like my leather trench coat already.
Yeah. I was like, try to like panic and get all the shit out of me.
Okay. All right. Corey, producer Corey Dunn.
What's up?
Your movie that you're thankful for and why?
I have two. Really one more than the other, I guess. So the honorable mention is Empire Records. I think Empire Records is great.
It's a good ass movie.
I think that it like talks about a lot of issues that it's funny because it feels like it was like kind of like ahead of its time, and it's like about, you know, people trying to figure out who they are, and it comes from a lot of different perspectives, which I think is really cool. And it also has like do with the record store, which I fucking love subject matter. But the one that I really be fucking with,
too many movies.
There's too many. Another honorable mention would be High Fidelity. Love that movie. Helped me through a lot of fucking breakups. Super good movie. But for sure, like, number one is Almost Famous. I think that Almost Famous is like perfect, like, coming of age story about like this whole idea. And once again, it super ahead of its time because like it's a total fake it till you make it kind of thing. Yeah. Like, and like that's kind of what everybody's about now. And it kind of just shows that like you can fake it all you want, but like the people that you're faking it to aren't really fucking with you. They're just trying to milk you for like what they can. And I think that in the end, like that showed that like, you know, your true friends and the people that really be fucking with you are going to come around when, you know, the time is right. But yeah, it was a good, and it's also just like a fucking good movie. Like the story is super fun, super funny. There's a lot of parts of it that like I relate to, you know, like touring and being a musician and shit. So yeah, it's a real good time.
Do you fuck with Dazed and Confused as well?
You know what? I liked it a lot when I was really young because my mom, like my birth mom, really liked it. But I haven't watched it a ton. Like,
you're kind of mid about it.
Yeah, like it's cool.
Okay,
yeah,
sick. My answer is Predator.
Okay, why is it Predator?
Like I told you guys, I've been listening to Arnold's audiobook. I don't think there's any movie that has been more instrumental in my life. That has like taught me so many lessons.
Yeah.
And has been so important to me.
Yeah.
And I feel, what do you look at me like that for?
I'm listening.
Talk more on that.
Yeah.
Brother, the first 5 minutes of that movie are literally the buffest arm I've ever seen, locking it up with the second buffest arm I've ever seen. Like,
you son of a bitch.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. Arnold and why can't I remember his name?
Danny Glover?
Not Danny Glover.
I've never seen this movie.
You've never seen Predator?
I've never seen Predator.
I can't recall.
What?
I know the scene.
Yeah, you've seen it on the internet.
I've seen it on the internet a million times, but I don't know who the arm is.
Just two buff armed, like race relations destroyed in that moment.
Yeah.
On Arnold's team, Jesse the Body Ventura.
The GOAT.
An indigenous American.
The GOAT.
And fucking Forrest Whitaker.
The GOAT.
It's no. It's not Forrest Whitaker. It's the other dude.
The GOAT.
Predator is a sick ass. No, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Okay.
Predator is a sick ass movie.
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie so much. You just like everything you need to know about life, everything you need to know about love.
You know how you know that fucking Manarino's a fucking real one when it comes to his movie shit. He doesn't fucking Google like Predator
IMDb. Straight to IMDb.
He's got the fucking app.
Yes.
He has the fucking IMDb app. That's the hardest shit I've ever seen.
I go on it every day.
And you know what? And that doesn't surprise me in the fucking slightest.
Carl Weathers is the person that Arnold locks it up with.
Yeah.
Sick ass Carl Weathers. He's on the Mandalorian.
What was he in? He makes like a. What did he make like a cameo in? That was pretty funny. I don't remember.
He's Chubbs in Billy Madison.
Yes, that's what it is. Yeah, he has, because he only has one hand, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Bill Duke, his name is Mac in it. Bill
Love
Duke
that
is
shit.
an amazing like character actor from the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I'd be fucking with IMDb just because like I want to know the ratings of like new movies that have come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone's going crazy for Saltburn right now.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like these two dudes that are going to Yale, I think, and basically like one of them takes the other one home, I think for Thanksgiving, and his family's like crazy, weird, and eccentric, and like
Love that.
it's just some weird family shit.
You know what I don't fuck with?
Huh.
Metacritic, or not Metacritic, Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes is fucking stupid.
Kiss my ass and suck my dick.
Damn, both.
It's a
Yeah, the long way.
The long way.
Fuck
Lick you where you should.
Lick me where I fucking shit.
I'm really glad that this tonight's pod is just like pretty hectic and unhinged.
Why wouldn't it be?
It's easier than me having to just like spare my soul for 45 minutes though.
I thought it was amazing.
Listening
that you
back,
did.
whew,
I'm on my second listen.
I had a lot to say.
Yeah, I loved it.
Have we gotten any negative comments?
No.
No.
Nothing. It's going to be the thing where it's like the most emotional and the most important to me,
And no one's gonna fucking
no one
interact with
cares,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's how it's gonna be. No, you gotta say stupid shit like fucking, I don't know. You gotta
Even I
like,
saw that on TikTok, the one where I'm talking about the flat Earth, the tattoo with the flat Earth.
Yeah, that
and
one got all the likes.
That one's cracking, and it's
Yeah.
just whatever. It's fine. It's okay. We're not doing this for TikTok. We're not
the
doing
thing
this for
is
clout.
I think that it was just an important moment for you to be able to reflect and be able to speak freely on how you feel about something without having to work that into like an interview-esque type of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I think that it was also perfect because it didn't, it's not dated. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that there's I've seen other people on other podcasts do things where they talk about certain shit and they're talking about like, you know, like the problem with guns and whatever, like all kinds of shit. And it's very dated and very around a certain thing that's going on. Whereas you spoke about the wars that are happening, but I think that everything you said is pretty universal and important to all situations.
Yeah.
You know, whenever we're facing adversity, even if it's whether it's as a country or as just singular people, like all the shit that you said makes a ton of sense. And I think that like it resonated with me a lot, and I think that it makes a ton of sense. And like look, I love doing this podcast. I'm proud to be on this podcast. I'm proud to be part of the team that makes this happen. But like that is a piece that like I'm super, super proud of, that like we were able to put out into the world. And if it doesn't get 9 million views, then that's 9 million people that are missing out on it. And I think that like it could help every single one of those people. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, I'm doing this kind of out of order accidentally, but even though doing the pod with my brother was like really funny and I had a really, really good time and it was like very special to me.
Yeah.
I would say it's a pretty much like neck and neck tie with that and then the solo pod. But the thing about the solo pod, like I was telling you guys before we started recording, is that I've had a lot of people hit me up and I really wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
You know, like I was out running errands and then I came home and I started making dinner and just like casually I like checked my Instagram and I was like, what the fuck? Like it must be for like the Friday or the Black Friday flash sale, whatever. And it would just people being like, yo, listen to Solo Pod. And it was like really good for me. And like, yo, thank you for like doing like, it just needed to be said.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do that every day.
Yeah.
What?
That'd be rough.
I know, dude, I couldn't. I feel like,
What?
yeah, what? But yeah, it was cool. It was a good thing. I'm glad I got to do it. I'm glad that I have two friends that I could be that vulnerable in front of without feeling like I'm being like corny
something's
or
forced.
Yeah.
forced or
Yeah.
disingenuous or it was rehearsed.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I think that the thing that kind of rubs me the wrong way is when I see people on the internet trying to do that and it's so like forced and so like someone's standing off camera with cue cards and they're just reading like, hey, to all my fans, I just want to say be positive. You know, like shit's whack.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great memory. I mean, I love doing the pod. I feel like when we've done the other previous homie pods, we're still just kind of like, I can't believe we're doing this. Like, I can't believe we have a podcast and we're like producing it and publishing it and making it work.
Yeah.
And now I feel us like getting into the groove. Like we literally just sat down in microphones. I'm like, okay, let's go. Like we don't
Yeah.
need the fucking intro. We don't need to do this. We need like, let's just do it.
Yeah. I kind of feel like we're finally hitting our stride.
Yes. I
Which
agree.
is like crazy to say because we've done 28 episodes or some shit like that, like almost 30 episodes. And it's like, we're finally getting to this point where I feel like it's like, oh, okay, cool. I think we're figuring it out.
Yeah.
And like what works best and how things work. And, you know, we really haven't had any like hiccups or any weird episodes or any episodes that like I think there's episodes that are goofier than others
or like outrageous.
Yeah,
or
they're
like
nuts.
more dry than others. But
like those are important for their own reason. You know what I mean? I think that those like all they still say something and they still speak to something. And I think that we figured out the right way to like find that middle ground and understand like the guests that we're having on and what they mean and what the podcast and doing this means to them and what information we want them to convey. And I think that it's been pretty fucking cool. Like, I mean, like for me personally, like you, this season has been like my favorite. No diss to anybody that was on season 1 or 2, but like I just think about like the guests that we've had this time, and it's like fuck, dude, like some really fucking good shit.
Yeah,
Adam,
Roxy,
Monica was great.
Fernando,
Fernando. Mark was fucking amazing. Like
Patrick again.
Yeah, Patrick's always a great fucking time. So
I was just talking to him. We're gonna go see the Iron Claw together if you want to come.
I would absolutely love to go see that.
Okay, cool.
I would love to.
I'll just go fuck myself. It's fine.
Would you like to see the Iron Claw?
No, it's cool.
Do you know what the fuck it's about?
No. Oh, the wrestling one.
The wrestling one, yeah.
Yeah, bitches.
All right, brother. You know what? He's
Okay.
in. He's in.
Okay,
We jumped him in.
all 5 of us. We're going.
It's
MJF is in it. He's a wrestler. That,
Really?
That I like. Yeah, he's in it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
I mean, anything that Jeremy Allen White is in, I'll see.
Yeah. Yes, chef.
It's the Bear season 3. It's coming.
So not Zac Efron.
Fucking happy.
I mean, I like Zac Efron. I just
Everything Zac Efron. No.
but like, and that Lord Farquaad hair he's got going on for
Lord
that movie
Farquaad.
is.
He's jacked.
Yeah, that motherfucker's big.
He looks
like, big.
ridiculous.
Natty.
He looks nuts. What?
I said natty.
I doubt it.
I will say though, like I've been really like on my fitness journey lately. I want to like look like an 80s wrestler. I think that's what I'm like working towards.
Well, let's get you on some
You gotta
TRT.
so you gotta be on fucking steroids and cocaine.
I don't think I want to do that.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
think I want my heart to explode in the gym.
fair.
But I'm just gonna keep lifting. You know, cut. What's that? Especially after I saw that pasta thing on the internet that I posted.
Dude, I was gonna wait till this to bring that up, but then I saw that you had posted it, and I was like, "Yo, low key, I'm fucking with that shit." Like that shit. But
Yo,
you
my
know what's
people
funny
are
is
up.
when you read the whole thing, though, it's definitely like you can only have it like in moderation. Like it's basically they're just saying that like having pasta every once in a while is not gonna fucking kill you, which like. Duh. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's not fucking rocket science here. But yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people were like replying to that, and being like, "Yo, I'm gonna eat pasta every day now," and I was like, maybe leave
I'd
the
probably
entire-
pump the brakes on that. Yeah, probably chill out on that. I knew it would piss this guy off.
I laughed. I said, "Hell yeah,
Just
the
like,
gabagool."
oh my God, dude. He's
DJ
like,
MichaelMiguel, favorite memory from this season? The memory from this season you're thankful for? What really tickled you? What was it? Was it with my brother when you couldn't stop laughing? When you like fully
Yeah.
had your face in your shirt.
Yeah. It was either from Matt or from the champ.
yeah. I love the champ.
The fuck,
Yeah.
his fight's coming up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We need to get together and watch it.
But then like Fernando was good. Adam was like,
They're all great. I think that,
it's so like I'm thankful for everything. It's so hard to be like, oh, this one, but the one that made me laugh the most was fucking Matt.
Was my fucking crazy ass brother.
I have to go.
Oh no, I'm in trouble. I'm in
My
trouble.
favorite was that he got up, got all of his shit. We laughed about him getting his shit, and then he went to walk toward the door, and then doubled back and like dapped everybody up and was
And
like,
then left.
"I'll catch you guys later." Like,
And he still like I speak to him often. He's just never brought it up.
yeah, why would he?
And I like sent him the podcast, and he just like thumbs up, and I was like, okay, you don't have to listen. It's cool.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm not
it's
gonna
fine."
fucking listen to this."
Whenever he's here visiting. Oh, dude, the Grand Return, season 4, episode 1, Zach Taylor.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah, because we'll have next week off.
Yep.
So that I can get everything organized, and then he'll be here. So we're starting
I
with
love
Zach
that.
Taylor. That'll be like if I can maybe like. I mean, it's weird because I think it'll be a late one, but also he's like the type of guy where he like turns into a pumpkin after 11 o'clock.
Okay.
So he's like, okay, guys, we need to wrap it up. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Next season will be the start of the dual cameras.
Sick.
We will have
Okay.
2 cameras starting next season. So that'll
Double
be
camera.
fun.
New theme song by Javi.
New theme song by
Tattooed him
Javi.
yesterday.
I think we should do.
You got a dragon.
I mean, we'll talk, but maybe we do a complete overhaul. I think that maybe we do new artwork.
Yes, I want to do that too.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
wanna do
that
too.
it's time. We've done 3 seasons, and I think that we're in a good spot. And then, I'm very excited.
I think that also too we're going to keep finding people with divorced parents to let them know that there's good news and bad news. We're going to have as much of that as is humanly possible.
Yeah. Duh.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this. It's coming.
It's right around the corner.
It's right around the corner.
Good news.
Season.
Bad news.
Yeah. The good news is Thanksgiving is tomorrow. The bad news is you're getting 2 Christmases.
Because mom and dad are getting divorced.
Yeah.
DJ MichaelMiguel, what is your Thanksgiving lineup? Like let's do this.
Like what's on my plate?
What's on your plate? So
Okay.
and we'll say, obviously I know everyone has different spreads. Everyone does a different thing.
I spread it open, baby. What's up?
Sheesh. I do too with my Thanksgiving meal, but we'll see. I'm curious to see what kind of spreading open you'll be doing. So what do you put on that plate? Is it just, if I can guess, cheesecake and then turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and then gravy over the whole thing?
Yeah, so like an example of his would just be like head, head, and then like maybe some turkey, and then like,
head again,
and then a little bit of sleepy head because the turkey
Over the
makes
pants
sleepy.
hand job.
OTPHJ, yeah. Don't
Sure.
don't. What'd you just call me?
It's called tryptophan, and that is a urban legend. Turkey doesn't actually make you
No,
sleepy.
yeah, no. It's
I'd be
way
eating a
funnier to
sandwich
act like
every
I was
day.
like mad at you.
Our first fake fight.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, you like do the shake shit around.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
What's on the plate? Shit. Turkey. Duh. Maybe a slice of ham. Mac and cheese.
Okay.
The best.
Mashed potatoes and gravy. Candied yams. A little bit of cranberry sauce.
Love that.
And then you got to have at least like one sort of roll with it.
Look, a Parker House
bread.
roll.
Yeah. Like, something to soak the juices
If
up.
at your family Thanksgiving,
I hate stuffing though. That is one thing I fucking hate.
that's too bad.
Yeah, I respectfully disagree with you.
If at your family Thanksgiving, for whatever reason, there's a bowl of grits and the gravy's right next to it, are you just gonna look at it and go like, hell yeah, under your breath?
Yeah. I'm like,
It's like that new thing on Twitter where it's like dudes will see this and just think, hell yeah.
oh yeah.
That's
I'm gonna do this. Take a photo.
yeah. Every time I see the words grits or gravy, I'm just like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, producer Corey Dunn, what's on your Thanksgiving plate? As the vegan, as the local the podcast vegan.
Yeah. I'm gonna preface this by saying everything that I'm mentioning is vegan.
Do you fuck with do you do the tofurkey thing?
Yeah. I mean, it just depends. So I'm gonna say turkey, but when I say turkey,
Soy turkey.
vegan turkey. When I say mac and cheese, I don't want to.
Not fun.
Oh, he said he was vegan. But okay, so mashed potatoes and gravy, number 1.
Do you just do
The
like
goat.
earth balance instead of and like unflavored soy milk?
Yeah, or I do soy milk and then like Country Crock is vegan. Like
Yeah, because it's made with the
it's margarine.
margarine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is one of the few times a year that I will do homemade mashed potatoes though. So I'll make my own mashed potatoes. I'll make gravy from scratch.
You do mushroom gravy?
No, I just do like it's so it tastes like stuffing. Like I season it like stuffing, but it's basically just a mix.
Face. He went.
Oh yeah, he went. Ooh. But it's like I call it a stuffing gravy, but basically it's just like the same seasonings it would be in stuffing, but like in a gravy form. So it's like a white-esque gravy.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And then you gotta have corn.
Freak on a Leash.
Yeah.
Adidas.
Yeah.
What's another one?
All
Shoots
day,
and Ladders.
Yeah. All day I dream about sex.
Honestly, like I would say, corn is probably my like guilty pleasure. Like
Really?
maybe once a
Y'all
month.
want a single say fuck that.
Once a month?
Once a month, I'll be at the gym and I'm like going through my Spotify and I'm just like, no,
Got the
dude,
line.
for fucking, I'm just like, this shit fucking bangs.
Yeah.
Like Freddie Gibbs, nah.
Well, it's because the way that they mixed all those albums, like the bass is so fucking loud, and then you're just like, yo, this shit goes hard.
It's low, and I like Sepultura, so like,
Yeah, it's
corn's
great.
just a shitty version of Sepultura.
Yeah, it's like a poppy version of Sepultura.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
I fuck
but
with corn anyway. So
back to
shout
my
out
plate.
Jonathan
Yeah,
Davis.
corn. I also I respect your need for a roll. I go cornbread. I will take a piece of cornbread and I'll break that bitch up into the gravy.
I would love it too, but I know it ain't always there.
What do you mean? I know is there?
It's not always there.
Oh, like they don't have it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're making
I don't think
food.
I've ever had cornbread at a Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh,
It's
man,
always
brother, you
like-
missing out. Let me tell
Yeah,
you.
no,
Them
that's
niggas know something.
That really sucks. Really sucks for you guys. Yeah, I fuck with the cornbread, and then I'll do like it just depends on like what is at the store. Like today I went and they didn't have like the vegan like turkey loaf thing that they usually have.
Yeah. Oh,
so I just got like chicken cutlets, like
Yeah.
vegan
Okay.
chicken cutlets. I'll just chop those up and like it'll be fine. And then Sarah's gonna make a pumpkin pie. So
That pumpkin cheesecake that she made last year,
went crazy. Yeah. She's not doing that one this year. It's just it's a lot of effort, and she wants to just chill.
It's crazy that it had such a lasting effect on DJ MichaelMiguel that he was just like, "Yo, let me stop you."
Yeah, she made it twice. That shit.
When was the
every
last time that you had somebody stop in the middle of a conversation and be, "Ooh, that
That
head
one
I
thing
got"? Yeah.
The way she was
guess
sucking up.
never. But the food thing,
Shouts out cheesecake.
you hear like people talking about pizza and they're like, "Yo, I just had a slice."
It's good.
Man, that reminds me of
Man,
insert pizza ad here.
yeah, Domino's, Pizza Hut.
Jalapenos.
I would
Delomino's?
never do a fucking ad for Pizza Hut. I
mean,
guess
that's
if they cut us
Nah,
enough money,
suck
it's
my
fine.
dick, Pizza Hut. Fuck you.
Okay, look,
They're like, you know what? Unsend that email.
you write the check, I'll do a fucking ad for Shakey's. I don't give a fuck.
But I will say, back
Was
in
it
the day
Mojo
when I was still
fries?
vegetarian,
Mojos are
I had a Pizza Hut with the Impossible meatballs on it.
I never had it. I never
Yo, it was
got to
fucking
have it.
good.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, there's a
I mean,
spot
Blaze
next
got
to me
that.
called Tomato Joe's, and they do like a bunch of different like vegan shit. And I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking bussin'. Like, it's so fucking good.
I said bussin' the other night to Miranda. I said that the food that we had was bussin', like in jest.
Yeah.
And she was like, please never say that again.
You know what's funny is I saw a tweet that was really funny, and it was like, oh, goated, huh? Aren't you turning 40 this year? I was like, oh yeah, fucking rough. I want to do that to Will all the time because
Will loves buzzwords because he works with a bunch of like 20-year-olds.
Yeah, because he works with children. So
Yeah.
like when he's around a bunch of fucking 16-year-olds, like it's he hears
He's like, I
the,
know, I know.
langu-
And
the
I'm
lingo.
He's like,
He's
I've
like-
got the Riz.
He's like, yeah, it's lit. I'm rizzed up. It's like, dude, all right, what the fuck ever, dude.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I like-
I don't like it because he's not rizzed up. He's got no rizz.
No.
He's the anti-rizz.
No, the last time we saw him, his outfit was not hitting.
Tough go.
Is he coming on next season? Can we make that
We'll
happen?
see.
We'll see because it even like when I was like, yo, it's not going to work this time, he was just like, yeah, whatever. I just don't think Will is like that enthused about it.
That's fine.
And that's fine.
Yeah, because there's
A
plenty
zillion
other
other
that are.
people
Yeah,
with interesting lives.
they love it.
Okay, so you crumble up the corned
Oh
bread.
yeah, into the gravy, and I'm eating that with the mashed potatoes and gravy. Honestly, I'm one of the few people that's cool with a mixed plate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like to mix the whole fucking thing together, and then I throw some stuffing on there, and we're home free, baby.
Sick. Okay.
Yeah, I don't typically do the cranberry sauce.
I feel it.
I because my sweetness is coming from the pumpkin pie, and I'm cool with just that. And then, but I also like.
Well, I mean, that's a whole separate thing. Dessert plate is different.
Yeah.
I also I'm making Sarah make fucking cookies, chocolate chip cookies. They're
Hell
real good.
yeah.
Oh,
Sounds
what I
like
was gonna say is I've been into making my own whipped cream. I bought one of those like the things that people huff from the. I bought one of those and like I love that
A whipped
shit.
creamer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like
The-
people just be huffing.
Well, they've been doing whippets.
Yeah.
Have I told the whippet story on this podcast?
No, but maybe you have. I don't know.
Someone whom will go unnamed, who has been on this podcast before, did a whippet in front of me, and it was quite possibly one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Like their face, it was
It was
just like,
Patrick.
it definitely was not, but it was
Can
someone
you say that
is-
we could bleep it?
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to know?
Yes.
Okay. And it
That
was,
adds up.
It was.
That shit tracks.
It was in a setting where a bunch of other tattooers were doing whippets, and yeah,
You guys are just sitting in a whippet circle, just like.
and she looked. Wait, bleep she too. No, you don't. Fuck it. Just the name.
Yeah.
I will bleep both.
No, it's all good. Just the name. That's because I don't think this person would want me to be airing that shit out.
Yeah, they.
They, them. This person did a whippet in front of me, and they looked so fucking happy.
Yeah, we had to cut out that entire part. That's fine.
No, leave it. Just the name. Just
Okay.
the name. And that's
Yeah.
it.
What was I saying?
The-
Oh yeah. But I've been making my own whipped cream. That shit's gas.
Shut
Yeah, I
up,
love
whipped
that
cream.
shit.
Shut up, whipped cream.
Because Country Crock now makes vegan heavy whipping cream.
Nice.
You know what? When I was walking around the grocery store, and it's like sad for me to say this, I noticed there Like I get like the European butter, for example.
Nice.
And it was like things where you saw that like regular challenge or whatever was out. And I would just see like all the vegan shit, just tons of it.
Yeah.
Or with like soy milk, like all the heavy whipping cream was out. I got like the last fucking one.
It's fucking annoying. They were out of pie crust today. They had
Weird
no
shit.
fucking pie crust, and I was like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
They're gonna try
But
to
then,
make some
like you
bullshit.
go to the end of the aisle, and they, like I said, they have fucking pallets of like stuffing, fucking
or like canned
mix.
cream corn that like no
Yeah,
one's
like
gonna eat.
dude, the entire fucking canned aisle was like full of cream corn. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I had to buy. I mean, not that I was like mad about it, but I had to buy the 4-pack of like corn because they didn't have any singular cans. And I was
Wait,
like,
so was it Korn's first 4 albums?
yes.
So it was
It's, Life is Peachy.
Peachy,
Self-titled. Fuck.
What's the one with the girl doing hopscotch on the end of the
Follow the Leader?
Follow the Leader, and then the one that
Was that Take a Look? No, it wasn't Take a Look in the Mirror.
I think it is.
Is it Take a Look in the Mirror?
I think so.
Now I'm gonna have to look this up.
Yeah, we'll look at so it was those for the first 4 Korn albums banded together.
Yeah, and it was like,
Or was it like a corn cob and then a CD and then a corn cob and then a CD and that was all saran wrapped together?
that's exactly what it was.
That's it.
Oh, dude, we fucked this up bad.
Oh, there's one with the pin doll with the
yeah,
movie doll.
Yep. So it went Korn, Life is Peachy, Follow the Leader, and then Issues. And then, bro, Take a Look at the Mirror wasn't until like 3 albums later. Man, we're fucking awful at this. Yeah, Issues was a good one.
I'm for sure gonna listen to Korn on my way home. Maybe not, but
I'm gonna drop him off, and then I'm gonna listen to Korn.
hell yeah.
You should listen to that Post Malone album.
Okay, you know what's funny is the other day I listened to it and I was like, I just like wasn't in the right headspace. I was like drawing and I was like, man, turn this shit off.
Feel it.
It's
No,
okay.
you know, I've been listening to a lot lately. Taylor Swift.
Respect.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, this is the perfect amalgamation of our friendship and our musical taste.
Yeah.
That you're like on your Post Malone, you're on your Taylor Swift, and I'm driving around listening to fucking weird ass jazz.
And that's awesome. I love that for
Yeah,
us.
like a real fucking cool guy.
I'm just like so curious like what someone does when they listen to jazz, because if I'm listening to metal, I'm like, hell yeah, like I'm feeling this. Like, all right, cool. You listen to hip hop and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling this. You listen to jazz, or you just like, yeah,
dude, you were like, you
get that bitch.
Yeah, you get into the groove.
Doing the little.
I just feel like it's,
a little Tourette's
it's like
going
the intro, the intro to Hey Arnold, just like,
Like you got Parkinson's real quick. Just
I just feel like jazz is misunderstood. That shit's
I think
misunderstood.
it's misunderstood. I think it's great.
it's amazing.
Why is it misunderstood?
I feel like you guys are making fun of me right now.
I'm not making fun of you. I think that it's a like.
I think
it
I have
has
a
great
Miles
place.
Davis album on vinyl.
Probably
I think
Kinda
I
Blue.
probably do too.
Most people do. Most people
Yeah.
have like
Yeah.
Kind of Blue or like John Coltrane.
Yeah,
like
it's amazing.
Coltrane.
Yeah, it's great.
The thing that I like to do for Thanksgiving is I take like 3 or 4 Parker House rolls that are connected,
Love this.
and then I slice them in half,
Yes, I love where you're going with
and
this.
then I open it, and then I take cranberry sauce and spread it on it,
Amazing.
and then turkey, and then mashed potatoes, and then stuffing, and then I pour gravy over the whole thing, and then I take the other top of the bread and make a crazy hectic sandwich. Yeah. And one time, a girlfriend at the time's grandfather, whom I was having Thanksgiving dinner with, looked at me and said, "You're doing that all wrong, kid." And I was like, "I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't want to eat it with a fork."
How are you doing it wrong?
He was really bummed that I was eating with my hands at the Thanksgiving dinner table.
But you were clean.
And you looked at him in the eyes.
My
and
hands were
went,
probably fucking cleaner than his
You
were.
went, suck my dick, old man.
This doesn't belong to
He's
you.
like, "Yo, but for real, cheesecake or head? Which one's it gonna be?"
And his old ass was like, probably head.
He's like,
Because it's old man's thought process.
like the last time he got head was in like 77, so he's
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I gotta like knock one more out before I die."
Yeah, and I think that like people just like they romanticize it. If it's been that long since you got a blowjob, like you're making up how great it is in your head. When in reality, like there's times where you're sitting there getting a blowjob and you're just like watching The Simpsons, like, yo, dude, like
Do you think that like it being called like sloppy toppy in the social consciousness and whatnot, like has kind of like made it, like you said, like fantasized it, made it a bit lionized,
yeah.
fellatio?
Yeah.
I think that the whole Gluck Gluck 3000 thing.
Don't
too,
like that. Don't
nope,
like
hate
that.
it. Can't stand that shit. I think it's gross. I think the way that we've like,
What if she says she's a gobbler?
yeah, overly sexualized like women is fucking crazy,
I got you.
dude.
Let me tell you. Somebody told me that about her man, and I said, bless his heart.
Yeah.
Don't know how to respond to this.
Oh.
Bless his heart is the most disrespectful shit you
yeah.
can say to somebody.
She's talking about how she loves doing it. I'm like, you know what? Good for him. I'm happy for him.
And he looked at her eyes and went, "Gobble me, swallow me, joke down inside of me."
I'm like, why are you telling me this? I can't even get none.
Did you know the place where the groundhog lives, where they do like where the groundhog?
Puxatawny Phil.
Yeah, it's called Gobbler's Knob. That's where Puxatawny Phil lives. I just watched what's it called, Groundhog Day this week.
Amazing.
And they said we're gonna go down to Gobbler's Knob, and I was like, that's mad crazy. That's where that happens.
My favorite pop culture appearance.
Gobbler's Knob really got you.
Yeah, it's a good one. My favorite pop culture, I guess, cameo from Puxatawny Phil would be Viva La Bam. They did an episode where Puxatawny Phil's in it.
That's fucking. Oh, I vaguely
Sounds
remember
hectic.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems mad hectic.
Groundhog
What was my last thing? Oh, the food. Outside. I mean, we already talked about
Cheesecake.
Thanksgiving food. Cheesecake.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
What am I thinking?
Well, okay, like what am I thankful for in a sense? I would say mashed potatoes for sure, for shit show.
Like
I think
in general.
I'm also
Oh, yeah.
I'm thankful for a good mac and cheese.
Yeah, I mean, I meal prep my mac and cheese now. Everybody's like, damn, where'd you get that mac and cheese? Bitch, I made it.
Hell yeah.
He's
By
like
the
that.
way, and
He's
like I don't know
like
how y'all are gonna feel about this, but I've been catching a lot of flack for this. I be eating. This is what my people do. Lasagna is a Thanksgiving thing. Like we be having lasagna on Thanksgiving, and I have said this to people like in the shop, whatever, and they're like, "Yo, that's mad crazy. Like, why are you having lasagna on Thanksgiving?"
Do you want me to be honest with you? This is a made up, stupid fucking holiday. So, like, what does
100%.
it fucking matter? You can have whatever the fuck you want. If somebody came in right now and was like, you know what I really like on fucking Thanksgiving? Wonton soup. I'd be like, wonton soup's gas, dude. Go
Yeah,
crazy.
wonton soup is gas.
Gives a fuck, dude.
Okay, what if you had to pick one?
Colonizer ass holiday.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah,
Fuck the Puritans.
My brother was like, you making a pumpkin cheesecake? Suck my dick, you're getting a blueberry one.
Respect. Okay, if you could add one thing to the Thanksgiving like meal that everybody has that doesn't make sense, and like tomorrow, like as soon as you like do the secret and you say it, and then for some reason it's on everybody's table, what would it be?
Pussy.
So you were just like waiting for all your families to be like, I can't wait to have pussy after this. Yeah, rubbing their hands.
I'll let Michael go first.
I can't think of any foods that are like
Yeah, to add is
non-traditional.
I really like wonton. Wonton soup is really, really fun.
I like the idea of a soup. I think that
like as
putting
a nice
soup,
warmer.
Yeah, like something warm. Because like honestly, like when I think of the fall, I think of soup anyways. Lasagna soup would kind of go crazy. You ever fuck with lasagna
Lasagna
soup?
soup?
Zagnag?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
It's basically just everything you would put in lasagna, but you make soup out of it. I've made it a couple times. You brown some Italian sausage, and then like you know, just add in like your crushed tomatoes, a little bit of tomato paste. You cook down your onions a bit, and then you put some like vegetable broth. You can put beef broth, whatever, over it, and then you know you let that boil. And then when it's boiling, you break up the large pieces of lasagna, so you have like, you know, some odds and ends shapes of noodles inside your soup, and then you top it with
A little bit of cheese.
You top it with cheese and let it, you know, get the broil.
Okay, so it's kind of like a French onion soup vibe, sort of, but lasagna.
Like a
But with like
French-
lasagna fucking
Like a French
things.
onion and a tomato bisque had a baby.
Had a baby, and then
Yeah.
they just happen to be some ground beef in there.
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
Where
ground
y'all at on
sausage,
French
ground
onion
sausage.
soup?
Love it.
I haven't tried one.
It's good.
When Brandon and I were in Santa Barbara, we had that shit 3 times.
That's fucking
They love French onion soup in Santa
that
Barbara.
shit,
That shit's so good. I
You watch a
love
Matty Matheson video where he makes French onion soup?
No, but I
It's
will
just
now.
so fucking good.
What
He
about
made the
cheeseburger
other
soup?
day. He made fucking cheeseburger soup, and that shit was amazing too.
I fuck with cheeseburger soup.
Yeah,
That shit's good.
cheeseburger soup and lasagna soup are like
Effectively the same thing.
basically the same shit.
Cheeseburger soup.
Well, I guess we're at the end of the things that I wanted to know.
Okay.
I really appreciate you guys. I love doing this podcast.
Fucking
Appreciate
love you
you.
It makes
so
me so
much.
fucking happy.
I love you guys so much.
Gives me something to live for.
Yeah, same.
It's fucking great.
But like, we're spreading the positivity. We're spreading the good word. People ask me about y'all all the time, or they say how funny you are, or how much they love the podcast. You would not believe how many compliments in here. The people I'm tattooing, the people other people are tattooing, it just comes up kind of a lot, and it's really dope. And I think that you know, we have our group chat where we'd be like going back and forth with each other. Like, I can't not listen to this fucking podcast in an extremely public setting. But then the other side of the coin was that when I was listening back to the solo pod, it happened where I was listening to it in the car, and I forgot that they reopened the freeway. So I was like, yo, it's going to take me like an hour to get to the gym. So like, I'm just going to listen to the pod. And by the time I like got to the gym and was like ready to start working out, I usually end my podcast like as I'm like doing my warm up, and I'm like, okay,
Switch
cool.
right over to corn.
Switch right over to corn. Exactly. So it was starting to get where it was like really starting to kind of get moving. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to listen to this. And I almost started crying while I was doing bench press. So I was like, this is not the best thing.
I was getting new tires the other day. I was getting new tires and I was like standing out on the middle of the street in like fucking San Fernando and like just some fucking AirPods in all by myself just like,
it's
fucking,
the best
like,
fucking
dude, just
feeling.
dying. Like
it is the best feeling to
it's
laugh
so
out
funny.
loud
Yeah.
around people in a quiet area while you're listening to your friends talk about stupid shit.
Yeah. I was like, there's people driving by right now that are like, look at that psychopath.
Yeah, that is a full-blown psychopath. DJ MichaelMiguel, have you seen the movie Get Out?
Yes.
Okay. I have a question. This is my question for you.
Is this the mystery question?
This is your mystery question.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just say that we got invited to like a podcaster summit.
Fucking A. How did we get back to here? Okay.
Okay, and it's like a summit for like because of the solo pod, because of the positivity of it.
He just goes, have you ever seen Get Out? He's like, would you give up your life for white pussy? That's the mystery question.
White pussy do go crazy.
So the first that was yes. That's a yes.
White pussy does go crazy? Yes.
No. Would you give up your consciousness for it?
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay. Well, that's not my question. I just wanted to get
70-30. 70 saying yes.
That's fuck.
Real good fucking odds.
So we go to this summit.
Okay.
And it's like a bunch of like positive podcasters talking about like podcaster shit. And there's like political podcasts.
Is Gary Vee the positive guy, right?
Yeah.
Is he there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoever, I don't know who that is, but yes.
fucking Gary Vee.
Off mic, I'm going to tell you guys a really funny story, by the way. A friend of this show, whatever, it's fine. Friend of this show, person X, was at a comedian's Halloween party with their significant other.
Okay.
And their significant other had a little too much to drink and was fangirling so crazy over a comedian that the comedian was like, please get the fuck away from me. Like, please, like, made them show them with their phone deleting videos of them being like, yo, Instagram Live, what's up? I'm here with comedian X, Bob. And they were like,
Can you say what comedian it was?
I
No, just talk about off pod.
We'll talk about off mic. Yeah, but like this person was telling me this story, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Embarrassing.
Like, they did the thing where it was like, "Let's all take shots," and the person's significant other was like, "They don't drink. They don't drink." And the comedian was just like, "Cool, I can like make decisions for myself. Like, you're not my girlfriend. Like, get the fuck away from me."
So weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's and when you find out who it is, it's really fucking funny.
Okay, I'm very excited.
It's
I'm so
I
excited.
saw this person over the weekend, and they were telling me shit, and I was like, God damn.
It was Matt.
That was my brother.
Yeah.
Fangirling over that
Yeah.
shit.
It
Okay.
was your brother fangirling over Roseanne Barr.
If my brother fangirled over Roseanne Barr so aggressively that she made him delete videos off of his Instagram and like phone, holy shit.
That would be
First
me
off-
if we ever hung out with Gilbert Godfrey.
It
Gilbert
wouldn't.
Godfrey's dead.
What?
Gilbert Godfrey's dead, my boy.
I was really trying to like pretend like I was.
I was
just
like,
finding out.
oh shit, I'm looking at bad news.
It wouldn't be off his Instagram. It would be off his LinkedIn.
Yeah.
That's true. Because Matt only fucks with LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Rest in peace, Gilbert Godfrey. Rest in peace. Who else did we lose recently? I mean, Nate Dogg's been dead for like
Yeah, Nate Dogg's been dead for like 6 years. Recently,
people have been alive. We're back up.
yeah, we're kind of winning. I mean, we did lose Betty White.
But she was also like 6,000 years old.
Yeah,
so
she
like,
was
you know,
literally like
she had that shit
98
coming.
years old. Yeah, she's old as fuck.
Yeah.
She had that shit coming. That's what he just said.
R.P. Sarah Palin, you know.
Okay. Sometimes this pod goes off the rails and I fuck with it. I really, really fuck with it.
What would it be if not off the rails?
I know. Okay, if you found out that
We go to
like,
this positive
rich-
summit.
rich old white people were outing us. They were taking like young, cool podcasters
Okay.
and stealing their
We're
consciousness.
young.
Young enough.
Yeah, okay.
Young enough.
Okay.
Stealing their bodies more so.
Stealing their bodies, right? Stealing their whole thing, and like you knew that you figured out that They had already done it to Corey. They had already done it to me. And like you were like, they were like, we want this one last.
Your
this is
only
like
hope, Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that you have the resolve to like burn the whole fucking house down? And what would be your weapon of choice to like fight your way out? When it would be like people in young podcasters' bodies, but it's like some old fucked up racist person.
But it's got to be like a house weapon though, like a weapon you could.
Yeah,
find
yeah.
in
It
the
can't be.
crib.
It can't be like a
It can be
shotgun
like a mace or
yeah.
some shit like that.
First off, why can't a shotgun be at the house? Why we just?
I mean, it's like
taking-
racist white people. They have
Yeah,
shotguns.
they definitely have shotguns. They don't have mace. They don't have a mace.
Are we talking a flail?
Okay, wait.
Mace.
So
I think that's a mace, isn't it?
No, that is a flail. A mace is a spiked ball.
Yeah.
Brother, I tattoo. I'm telling you, I know the answer to
Look,
that.
I'm not. Look. I understand.
Okay, wait.
I'm not gonna bother.
So
And then the one with the star is called a morning star.
Okay.
So in this thing, I have to kill people to release.
Escape. So like the house is on fire.
Okay.
The estate is on fire.
I set it ablaze.
You set it ablaze. You basically saw me and Corey like on the hospital beds with the old people. It's too late. And you like do the
and
thing
I
where
just got to get out.
you crash something down where you're like, I'd rather have my homies be dead.
He's like, I have to get out.
Shout out Jordan Peele. And then you in Pulp Fiction style, you like go into a room that's like full of junk and you find a weapon because you know you're gonna have to fight your way out. Like it's gonna be the raid shit.
I'm going to grab. Well, like I'm killing white people. Fuck that.
Jesus.
Fuck this wig of winter going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Black power.
That's what, you would hold the weapon and then say that and be like, let's begin.
Fuck this wig of winter. I'm gonna grab, the little fire stick that has like a little hook onto it, and then it has like a little straight forward
Yes.
to it. So I can
knew his ass was gonna say that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the best way, dude. I got dual purpose. Just
And that shit is heavy.
that's what I'm saying. I'm swinging, top side. Everybody's getting it.
Shing, shing, shing,
Okay,
shing,
let's say
shing,
you get out to the road and you're like about to get you see someone else out there
Okay.
and it's Daniel Kaluuya
Okay.
and he's like, hell yeah, we did it, my guy. We got it. Would you believe that it's him, or do you think that he's got a white person in him?
Fuck.
Like The Thing. Have you seen The Thing before?
Yeah, the it's like that movie where you don't really see the thing and stuff like that, right?
No, that's
It's
It
a
Follows.
creature. It's a creature.
Okay.
It's an older movie with Kurt Russell.
They did a remake.
No, it was a prequel.
Oh, was it?
It was a prequel, yeah, because the thing that they find that's got the face with the spider legs is in that.
See, I never saw the prequel. I saw
The OG one.
The OG.
The prequel's kind of mid.
Is it? That sucks, man.
I would be cautious.
Would you like how how can I word this? How would you test him?
I guess I would have to say
He's like, say the N word right now.
if I had to,
say that shit. Let me
if
hear
I
it.
had to test a black person, I would say the N word. Use it.
Yeah, okay.
Use it in a sentence. Say the word asked. See if they go asked. I asked them a question. And then be like, hey, where do you want to go eat?
And given what are like your top 3, you're like, oh, it's just Daniel.
Oh, let's go to Popeyes. And be like, fuck this nigga.
Where are you at on Popeyes?
It's cool.
Do you
Like
like-
out of all the chicken spots, like say if you want to get chicken with some sides and everything, solid. KFC is kind of like it's really bland.
Yeah.
Any other place I don't really care for, but I also don't really like chicken like that.
I understand.
Like,
Have you been to Gus's though? Gus is actually like pretty.
Maybe.
I'm the same way. Like I don't fuck with like fried chicken like that.
like
but
people are like, oh, Roscoe's is so good. I think the
No,
chicken
Roscoe's
is
is mid, bro.
unflavored. Like you have to have hot sauce and the waffle saves it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like.
Big
Don't
butts.
crucify me
you
here.
can't lie.
Yes. I like Waffle House more than I like Roscoe's.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
No, Waffle House is
so
good.
Fucking good.
Lana Del Rey working ass.
Yeah.
The Waffle House.
And they got the white gravy. I fuck
yeah.
with the white
Yeah,
gravy.
Lana Del Rey works at a Waffle House.
Yeah.
Or she did.
She did. I think it was just like a promotional thing for
Yeah.
an album. Bro.
But yeah, I like Waffle House. The
Yeah.
first time I had it was in New Mexico, and I was like, this shit goes crazy.
So fucking
So fucking good.
So fucking good.
Okay, Corey.
Yeah.
Let's say that we go on a reality style TV show.
Fuck yes.
Okay. You know how much you and I love reality TV.
Love reality TV.
And it's basically like we'll say that it's a competition style.
Okay.
Triplets of podcasters where it's like exactly what we have. So every single team, it's 3 people, producer, manager, host, whatever, or 2 hosts, producer. It's always a triplet thing.
Yep.
Okay. A trio. And you have to do like physical challenges. You have to do like interview challenges. You have to do like sound challenges. Okay. All this different shit. And like, we're doing it. Like we're moving our way up the ranks. And you're like, yo, I think that like at the end of it, there's like $1 million prize. And like we become part of like a huge podcast network. And we get like our own studio and like this crazy, crazy thing.
Yeah.
Like your life is exponentially going to change. The podcast is exponential. And like you'll finally have the time to like do your music podcast. And like you can do your fitness podcast. And I can do like a cook. Like
we do whatever the fuck we want.
We do whatever the fuck we want. And like even for me, like tattooing might have to like slow down because I have so much podcast shit going on. Okay. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, there's a concurrent reality TV show going on.
Okay.
And it is 15 dudes trying to get at your wife.
Okay.
And you have to run back and forth
between the shows.
Not even between the houses. Like you like the houses are like a mile apart. And they like show you video of like Sarah like laughing and like having fun with guys being like, and they're like, yo, do you miss Corey? And she's like, I mean, I haven't thought about him today. Ha 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 ha. And then they're like, Corey, you can finish this challenge or you can run a mile to go bring Sarah these roses or these hot chocolate chip cookies. Or if you walk this mile barefoot and leave the Michaels alone in this challenge, you can spend the night with Sarah. But it means we would lose the challenge. What would you do in that situation?
Man, that's really hard because I'm really, really confident in my relationship.
Well, okay, I agree, but let's just say that like it's 15. They like they ran some crazy tests on Sarah and they found like
it's like Are You the One?
Yeah, it's kind of
yeah,
but like
she's on Are You the One, but we're like on like Survivor.
And that's the thing is like they kind of do that. They're playing it where like when she needs you the most, you're having to do a challenge with us.
Oh fuck!
And they're like so Sarah's gonna go like hang out with Davey Havoc and these 2 other dudes that really love AFI.
Okay.
And or you and the Michaels are gonna like do this stupid podcast challenge where you get interviewed by Joe Rogan or someone like that. Let's say Mark Maron because I don't fucking
okay. I was like, you're Joe Rogan. I'm fucking going to Sarah.
Okay, that's crazy.
Brother,
I love you, Joe Rogan.
Oh man, that's fucking rough, dude. I really love my wife. So I feel like my wife. So I feel like if it was like, oh man, I really need to be there for her. Like, it's just so hard for me to fucking imagine because like I think about this shit and I'm like, man, Sarah didn't want to hang out no fucking Davey Havoc and no AFI loving cocksuckers. Like, man, like.
Well, I don't know like the inner workings of Sarah's brain enough to like know what would even remotely.
I'm just trying to think about like what she would even be interested in. Like, I don't know. She really don't be liking shit like that. I guess if it was like, I don't know, somebody who's really good at Animal Crossing. I don't fucking know. Fuck if I know, dude.
So you're saying you're so confident in your relationship that you could effectively do none of Sarah's challenges and just stick with the podcast challenges and still get her at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like we're so in love, dude. Like we're
I
so
agree. I
in
married
love.
y'all.
Yeah, you were there. I guess it would depend on the challenges. Like if it was one where I was like, hey, I'll be honest with you. There's probably some of those challenges that we would run into where I'm looking at us and I'm like, fellas, we aren't winning this challenge even if I'm here. So,
but what if all of them like we're just crushing it? Like there's just no competition.
I would. Oh man.
Okay.
It's really rough, dude.
Last question.
Okay. Fuck, dude.
We get to the final challenge, and it's us against. We'll just say like the villains of this podcast competition.
Okay.
And like America just like loves.
It's like the Full Send guys or something.
Yeah, it's just like corny ass, like fucking ignorant ass, dumb ass shit. Mm-hmm. But for whatever reason, we both have just moved our way up to the top. And the host looks at you. We'll say it's Mark Maron with his fucking crazy voice, and he's like, "Yo, like, so you have 2 choices, Corey. Mm-hmm. You can either complete this final challenge against the other podcast team.
Yeah.
Or you can run to the other house and renew your vows and have like a beautiful $1 million wedding with Sarah. But like, we will specifically tell her that like you chose the podcast thing over the wedding of her dreams, the wedding that she's been planning over there. Like, she is at the altar. Yeah. She's ready to renew the vows. But if you leave the Michaels, you leave the Michaels.
She's been planning the wedding.
Yes.
I would probably go to Sarah.
Damn.
Just because, like, boys, I love you, and I love the idea of having money, and I love the idea of being able to buy her the wedding we want. Yeah, I get you. I hear you. But that's not what we're talking about here, okay? No, but you know, I mean,
talking about love, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like there's certain things that are you can't buy in this world. You know what I mean? It's like love is crazy, man. Like people say it, and it sounds really fucking corny. I know, and it sounds. Here's the thing. People say shit and it sounds corny to people that haven't experienced it. So like if you hear somebody be like, oh man, like you don't understand, like I would do anything for love. And you're like, you sound stupid as fuck. And it's like, well, clearly you've never fucking been in love before, because I would do anything for Sarah. I would do anything for her. I love her so fucking much. I would cut off one of my toes right now if she needed me to. Yeah, go ahead.
Damn, okay.
If I needed to, pull the trigger, baby.
So you're saying that you would effectively cost us the podcast of our dreams, financial freedom, and business.
Here's the thing. I'm so confident in your tattooing ability and your personal training ability that I think we don't even fucking need that shit. I think that we make a great fucking podcast, we make a great team without all that other bullshit. But there's only one opportunity to make sure that, you know, my wife feels
like a queen.
Yeah, like feels all the positive things that she should be feeling and feels seen and feels represented. And I think that, you know, if she's been planning, you got me when you said that she was planning the wedding. If it'd be different if it was just like, all right, bitch, throw this dress on, like let's fucking go. But if she's putting all this time and effort into it, I gotta go to her.
DJ MichaelMiguel.
Yes.
Corey leaves. Okay.
He's like, fuck Corey.
And it's now 3 against 2. And like in Predator, we lock it up.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. I'm like, Michael, you son of a bitch. Sweaty ass, oily ass arms. Okay? And we do it, and I'm like, yo, like, we can do this. If we just work together, we can win.
And them 3 corny ass white boys beat that shit out of you guys.
And we do it. We go to the mountaintop.
Okay.
And as Corey is like, Sarah, I remarry you. A la George W. Bush, someone whispers into his ear, they won. They did it. Okay? And Corey comes up the hill. He's got his tuxedo on. He's with Sarah, the whole thing.
And I'm just like, yeah, guys.
Yeah,
I'm so
and
proud
if he's
of you.
like,
fuck yeah, guys.
yo, we won. Are you like, yes, we won? Or are you like, nah, my boy.
No, we won.
The Michaels won.
Oh.
No, we won. Because my thing is, he was here all the way to the end.
All the way to the end, yes.
You know what I mean? It's the last one. We good.
I
now,
want you.
If it was like the opposite, and he was just fucking off the entire time, and we were really doing all this shit, and he's like, oh man, you know, I gotta go for Sarah. And I'm like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
I want you to think about all of the scenarios you had to throw at me to get me to be like, yeah, I'm going to Sarah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you were like, yeah, like all these challenges and like this dude's like putting big dick in her face and like all this shit. Like, oh, and he's got all this money and Davey Havoc's there, like whatever, sing the sorrow songs and shit. Like,
sing the songs that I like to sing.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and through all that, I was like, I'd probably just stick, you know, with the podcasting because I'm confident in our love. And then you were like, okay, fine. She put all this time and effort into this wedding, and it's like, all right, fine, man, fuck, all right, I gotta go help my girl out.
I mean, you made the right choice. You made the right choice.
I love you guys, man.
I love you too.
Yeah. But I just feel love like Sarah a lot.
Last season, I put DJ MichaelMiguel so much on the spot with the ghost thing. Yeah. So I have been like really, really, really trying to figure out how I could put you on the spot. And like how we could just like get deeper and deeper and just worse and worse and worse into this situation. Because like
don't get me twisted. Look, after every challenge that we would win, while she's over there getting swooned on by these dudes, I would be bawling in fucking your guys' arms, just like. I'm gonna lose my girl. Like, dude, so
I think we would
bad.
win the challenge. You'd be like, I guess I gotta walk a mile now. See y'all later.
Oh, I could go after the challenge.
if you
I'm
won
for
the
sure
okay,
staying
if
with
you
you
could win
guys.
the,
For
if you
sure.
won the challenge, they would let you. Because it's so fucking
This is
stupid.
stupid.
They would let you go to the house.
Yeah.
Okay, and like kick it with her and be like, "Fuck you guys, get the fuck out of here." And then you could choose which guy. It'd be like, "Get rid of him, get rid of him."
Yeah.
Okay. But if we lost the challenge, they would make you watch on the TV. You'd have to sit and watch like the whole night of her having
This is
fun.
Temptation Island.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically where I'm taking this
Yeah,
from.
it's
But
Temptation Island. I'd be down with that. I'd walk into the house and be like, all right, everybody, dicks out. Let's see who's got the fattest one. Biggest dick, kick rocks.
out.
Let's
He's
go.
out. Okay.
Yeah, hey, micro penis, you can stay for show. What do
wanna
you guys
see
do? What do you
cocks.
have? Like, what do you do with your life? Oh, you have a YouTube channel? Crazy. You can stay because you're a fucking lame ass.
How would you feel if you were like we win, you do the wedding, whatever, and like one day like Sarah's on the couch and she's like got her phone and you're like, who you texting? And she's like, oh, one of the guys from the show. Like, it's fine though.
Oh, I would not be happy. I'd be so pissed. I'd be fucking livid.
Well, the good news is I know your wife and I know Sarah, and I think there's nothing she's less interested in than other men.
Oh, yeah, I know. I love her so much, and she loves me so much. Sarah, you're not going to listen to this, but I love you beyond the stars and beyond humanity and existing.
Are you going to be like, Michael is completely out of his fucking mind, and he hit me with like the most uncomfortable, bizarre...
I'm gonna tell her, and she's gonna be like, "Oh man, like that's wild." Well, I love you, right? And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, cool," and she's still not gonna listen.
She's going to be like, damn, that's crazy.
She's gonna be
well,
like,
I love
"That's
you. We're
really
married.
cool."
It's fine.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
She's
fine.
like, "It's not a big deal. It's fine." She used to listen to like every when she was flying back and forth from Vegas a lot. She would listen to every arguing episode while she was on a flight. But now she doesn't do that anymore. So she doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, she listens to lo-fi and books on tape.
I like a nice lo-fi in here from time to time.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Closing thoughts on the podcast, on life. DJ Michael Miguel.
Let's do. How many more episodes do we got?
We have at least. We have to make it
200.
to at least 201.
I thought it was 202.
I thought it was 222.
222.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
If you're 555, then I'm 222.
I mean, a podcast I listened to, they literally like, this is our 800th episode, and I was like, how?
Yeah,
How
It's possible.
That's so gnarly. I mean, I think they've been doing it since like 2020.
Yeah.
that's
Wait,
not
what?
long for 800 episodes.
They
It's
must
like
do
several
multiple.
a week.
Yeah, I think they put out 3 a week.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's wild.
that makes sense.
I don't know if I have the patience for
Imagine
that.
if we had to do this 3 times a week. There's
I don't
there's
mind
no content.
I don't mind doing this 3 times a week. Like that wouldn't bother me. The idea of driving to downtown LA 3 times a week does that.
No, because this is like these people's occupation.
Oh no, if it was
Yeah.
our occupation, yeah, fuck it, dude. Whatever. We can find content to talk about. We can
Yeah,
find
I
dumb
guess it would have to be,
motherfuckers.
or it would be like we would have the 3 different pods.
Yeah, we would talk about different shit.
Yeah.
We'd have a podcast about cooking. That'd be a great podcast or a great YouTube show. Is if we tried to cook.
That's actually like my new thing I want to chase.
Your new endeavor.
I think I want to start doing and like exactly what you just said. Like we do like a cooking thing where it's like sort of like Maddie Matheson or any of the people that you see. But also my idea is that people that are afraid of cooking to like make them less afraid of it.
Yeah.
But also like you and I collab and like show that you can make anything vegan.
Oh yeah.
And like if you want to be vegan, it's not hard. And not just like lazy vegan of like, oh, just buy it and like I'm going to show you how to make a really good like hand ground burger. And then we're also going to show you how to make a really good like handmade veggie like black bean burger.
Yep.
And then like here's different sauces, here's different like tools you can use. Here's this, think about this, think about that. Like
Make shit less scary.
yeah, make shit less scary.
I think people are so afraid of making food for themselves. And I think that there's a level of laziness. And I think that being able to, I mean, we're just a bunch of dipshits. So it's
Totally.
like we could totally just be like, hey, look, I think you guys need to understand. Like if our dumbasses can do it, you can definitely do it too. So
yeah. I want to chase more things.
I love chasing more things.
Yeah.
I'm chasing something huge and it looks like it's going to happen. And I'm
Is it
very
the thing that I'm thinking of?
I think it's the thing you're thinking of.
Dude.
Get his sash ready.
I'm very excited. And
I-
as soon as it's finalized, everybody out there in the world will know. But yes, I'm very excited.
However I can help.
Yeah, of course.
If you want me to paint, if you want me
Yeah.
to help lay the flooring,
Yeah.
if you want me, whatever.
Yeah.
If you want to paint us so it looks like we're inside of a dungeon,
I just want you to show me your wristwatch. You know what I'm saying?
the eelskin one.
Yeah. The
What we'll do is we'll play We'll play a round of D&D.
Oh, yeah.
And then once we defeat like Eldris, the mighty eel,
Yeah.
that's the drop. Is like his eelskin watch. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's
I
like
love that.
300 plus experience and dick points.
I love that.
You get from
DP.
the eel. Yeah. 690 DP points for the eelskin watch. I can't believe you two have never heard that before.
What, eelskin watch? No, I've heard of that, but I've heard of people doing that.
Yeah, but I didn't know that that's what that was
the
called.
eelskin watch is that phrase was new to me. But yeah, putting your ball sack on your wrist, I've seen before.
No. It's the dingus. You take the D, so you hold on to the head.
Oh, you put your dick around your fucking wrist.
I thought you knew that.
Why are you looking at him like it's unbelievable?
Oh man, you've never been hit with an eelskin watch.
Just pull dick out? No, because look, like me and the homies, we pull balls out, but pulling dick out is crazy.
Well, it's because your hand is holding onto the head, and then you just
So you're technically not showing dick. You're showing
showing off your
showing
watch.
cock. You're showing your watch. Come on. Guys, it's hilarious.
So that's how it works. And you say, hey, do you want to see my new watch? You know, it's eelskin. 100% eelskin.
I respect the shit out of it.
Man, what a crazy
I love this shit so much.
How long have we been doing this for?
Long enough.
We are at 1:30.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is perfect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What I'm looking forward to next season though is dual camera, more guests, more life, and just
More shots, Post Malone.
more opportunities just to like expand the universe that is By Appointment. I keep telling people more and more, and it's like people that actually like listen to podcasts, not like, oh, what do you do? Oh, no, you know what I mean? And every time there's always been a positive review. Amazing. There's never been something where it's like, oh, like there's one like, oh, like a guest I didn't really fuck with that guest, but this one is hilarious.
Yeah.
Always love hearing that. Because of course, yet again, we already talk about like the polar opposites that we have. I don't think you can always have all of these high guests and crazy energy and all this stuff. There's going to be some that are more educational, i.e. like last one. But it's just great.
Yeah, I love doing this shit. It's the best. It's just only going to get better. It's only going to get more fun.
Yeah.
And we're just going to, like you were saying, we're kind of like figuring shit out. Mm-hmm. And I think we're like really hitting our stride. And then I'm going to get really, really organized with the guests so that it's just like, you guys have a sheet where it's like, this is kind of what you have to look forward to. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And in that way, like you can prepare your own questions, prepare your own things. Like, oh, I'm actually curious about that. Mm-hmm. It's going to be cool.
I'm so fucking excited.
Chef Wes is going to come. ZT. We're going to have a lot of cool shit going on.
So Shaq West is going to be on this.
Dude, I wish.
Young Shaq West, and I'm getting really rich.
Man.
No,
I will say
Chef West of Eli.
Oh, yeah.
I will say the one thing that's always a positive thing is the female guests that say and come in here and they always like go, oh, I feel so comfortable.
Yeah, like Monica was fucking with you guys so heavy.
Yeah.
I fucking loved that. Yeah. I think that like all of that shit is so sick. I think that also like just having the women that we have on here, like podcasting in general is like most things are like a fucking very male dominated space. And I think that being able to, give women a voice to be able to speak about things they want to speak about and tell their stories and do, really cool shit like this is really fucking rad. And it feels good. I mean, like selfishly, it's like, it makes me feel good. I'm happy about that. And I think that it's cool that we get to do those things.
Totally. I completely agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been great. I always say, I fucking love doing this.
I fucking love this shit so much. I love it. Makes my dick fucking hard. I love it.
Do you think that
makes it hard to show off your eelskin watch, huh?
Yeah, it makes it super difficult to show off my eelskin
I've
watch.
been listening to or watching Love Island Games, and they love to say combination on that show, and it's like fucking cracking me up.
Wait, do they say it in the voice like we do?
Yeah, they like fully go like combination. Like
oh fuck! So they're in on the shit.
Yeah.
Drake, baby, big Drizzy.
Scary Hours 3.
Is it like not as much a like people joke about that shit?
I don't know. Do people joke about it?
What, the combination thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the time.
I mean, there's like a meme. Yeah, it was like a meme, but I felt like it came and went fast. So like for people to be talking
to
about
be saying it on Love Island Games.
Yeah, I thought that our stupid asses were the only ones.
I can't drive around LA and go to like past like a Chinese buffet and it says combination. I'm like combination.
Yeah.
Like I can't help myself. Yeah. It's just part of in my lexicon now.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Drake.
Shout out Drake. Happy Thanksgiving, you two. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for this podcast. I'm thankful for your friendship. You two have become dear and wonderful friends to me. Woo! we're touching hands for everyone that's on YouTube.
We're gingerly touching tips.
Hey, you guys want to see my new watch?
Did you get a new watch? Is it expensive?
It's pretty expensive.
Is it
One
leather?
of one.
He pulls it out. He like can't get it around the wrist. He's like, shit.
That's truthfully, I feel like there was a like in high school that was kind of a thing amongst me and friends. And it was, you kind of always like knew who was packing and who wasn't.
Yeah.
Based on who, like, it just looked all stretched out and stressed out. And I'm like, oh man, you shouldn't.
Yeah,
You
dude,
just-
why is it all pink? Like, you're pulling too hard.
Yeah,
bro.
it looks like you're gonna pull that thing off.
You know what's crazy? It's like you could just not do the joke. Like,
That's what I'm saying. But also,
like,
what's crazier is that a bunch of teenage boys would just put their dicks on their wrists and be like, "Hey, check this out," and fall for it every fucking time.
to be honest, like it's not that crazy.
I guess you're right. Teenage boys are fucking
boys are
crazy.
fucked. They're weirdos, bro.
Yeah.
They're weirdos.
Someone here, I can't remember if it was Emily or Mila, but I was like kind of saying, like, hey, I really appreciate you guys letting us do the pod here, and I'm sorry that you can't like tattoo super late. I think they both were saying this together, and they're like, oh, that's your boy time. Like, no, it's okay. Like, we know how important it is for you to have your boy
That's
time.
what Sarah says too. Sarah always like.
The fuck
she's
is
like-
that
she's
supposed
like,
to
"It's your
mean?"
Boy time, and I was like, oh, whatever. I don't know.
We should be boys.
We just
We
need,
be
we just
boying.
need our enrichment.
No,
That's
you
all it
gotta
is.
say what that text said earlier.
Which one?
The Mike and Mike's.
I was like, because I picked up Miguel over at Target near my place, so I pick him up, and I was like, oh, I got Mike. I'm heading to Mike's, and she was like, you like Mike and Mike's? And that shit had me dying.
Do you like them?
Yeah, I like Mike and Ike's. Yeah.
They're chill. Do you like hot tamales?
No, because I don't like cinnamon hot.
Cinnamon hot. Do you like them?
More of what's up? Purple and white one. The good taste.
Ooh, good and plenty.
Good and plenty.
Gas.
Yeah.
You know what I
good
did
stuff.
like though? It's like weird. But if you put a fireball in like instant coffee, and then you it's a jail thing. It's a hella jail.
What the fuck
If you
is like
take a
cinnamon coffee?
Yeah, and then if you put
Cinnamon toast louche.
if you if you do like instant coffee and then like you add a little bit of milk and then you drop a fireball in there, you shake that bitch up. It's real good. I'm not gonna
Shake
lie.
it. What the-
That sounds
Yeah, because it disintegrates.
I know. It
disintegrates
just
yeah.
for some reason I'm just thinking it's getting everywhere. There's no
It's
lid.
all over the place. Yeah, no lid. The way I'm thinking of it in my head is with like a fucking old Pepsi bottle because it's
because it's jail.
because it's jail.
Yeah, I understand. Well, this has been another absolutely unhinged,
Yep.
insane, ridiculous episode of By Appointment Only. Thank you so much to everyone that listens to this pod. We're changing the format. We don't do the questions anymore. The people that were on it ask. I think this is just more fun and easy.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time. Y'all are the best. If you do want to be on the pod, because people are actually finally starting to come out of the woodworks,
Yes.
just hit me up. Like for real, just hit me up. Please stop thinking you're not interesting enough to be on the podcast. Like 3 different people have hit me up.
We
and
talk
like,
about all kinds of shit.
we can talk about anything.
You guys have listened to it.
If you work,
Please.
if you like laughter, if you like to eat, if you like to wear wristwatches, any of those things, you can just come on this podcast and have a good time. Go crazy.
I like to eat.
I love to eat.
I'm a munch.
I was waiting for it.
Eat over lunch.
What is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'll leave that up to the imagination.
Hell yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
Put it on a plate, I'll eat
Everyone, enjoy your Thanksgivings. Enjoy that Thanksgiving combo nation. Have a nice yam, a nice turkey, a nice tofurkey, vegan, vegetarian, carnivore,
Cheesecake.
herbivore, cheesecake, whatever it is, pescatarian, however you identify. Enjoy Thanksgiving. Don't let your family talk no bullshit to you. Oh, wait. People aren't going to hear this until
Yeah, after
Thanksgiving. So I hope you had a good Thanksgiving.
And good Black
look,
Friday.
and if post Thanksgiving you're listening to this and you're like, man, my family made me feel like shit, or like, yo, like they kind of shit on me a little too much, or like I didn't like the way that I was treated. You know what's crazy? Next year, just don't fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like honestly, like something that I've learned being an adult is that you don't have to do these things anymore. No matter how bad your family tries to make you feel, like you could just not go. So like, just don't go.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing family tomorrow.
My wife and I stay home. It's the holiday that we stay home. It's the two of us. We make food all day, and I went and bought video games today because the Black Friday sale's early. I'm gonna sit at home, play fucking video games. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
What games did you get?
I bought NHL 24.
Is that National Hockey League?
Yeah. And then last week, oh man, I'll tell you this funny story. I don't know if I told you about this. We bought Spider-Man 2 for his birthday.
Okay.
On the PS5, the disc version, not realizing he has a digital PS5. So
he can't take a disc.
So he can't put the disc in the thing.
Oh.
So I got the disc version and then I just Venmo'd him to buy the digital version. So
that's so funny.
So now I have Spider-Man. I got to start that.
That was like a friend of the show, Patrick. He gave me a Blu-ray of a movie I like. And he's like, here to add to your Blu-ray collection. I was like, well, this is my first one. So now I'm just going to start buying them. But now I have Blu-rays.
I love Blu-rays.
Yeah, fuck Blu-ray.
We will. Oh, next season. That's another thing that's coming. What's in the bag? We're going to fucking Amoeba with Patrick.
Yes.
We're doing all kinds of cool shit. We're shopping for records. We're shopping for movies. We're doing all kinds of
More
We're doing
content.
Christmas pod is coming.
Yep.
More life.
Valentine's Day pod is coming.
Yep. I don't know if Valentine's Day is not going to be next season. It'll be the season after that.
You're right.
Yes.
You're right.
More life.
More
Oh,
life.
it might be.
No, it would be.
It would be next season.
Because December is going to be 3 weeks.
It'll probably be
Very close to the
episode
end.
9.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'll be
That'll
great.
be the love episode. And actually, there's like some really, really cool, fun people coming on.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
And
More life.
hey, really quick, I meant to say this at the top. Hey, tattoo artist friends. I don't know how many of you like watch this podcast because I don't like have tattooers on here and we just dick ride each other for an hour. Because it's just like not really my thing.
Sounds riding dick.
Stop saying it's the slow season and stop like doing this weird thing that so many tattooers are doing where you're like begging people to come in or like saying this thing where you're like, yo, it's the slow season. It's so fucked up. Like, just like don't put that energy into the universe. Just tattoo. And if you're slow, then draw and make flash and paint or have a hobby like a podcast. Like, stop doing that shit. Like, all you're doing is just inviting more slowness into your career.
Mm-hmm. This goes for people that work in anything really, because come January, I have plenty of friends that are in like the retail space and are in like, you know, or they sell art for a living or whatever. Right. And they go, oh man, well, everybody just spent all their money on blah, blah, blah. That's crazy. You have an entire month where you're so slow that you can just make content. You can just do shit and do whatever the fuck you want and put it out there. And someone's going to see that. And even if they don't have the money to buy it right now, they will eventually. Mm-hmm. So like, quit fucking around. Quit fucking pandering on the internet. Like, let's, I hate to be that guy that's like, fucking lace up your boots and let's go. But like, honestly, let's just do some shit. Like, take this time to be like, you know what? I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try something new, because the expectations are fucking, there's none, because if you're not selling shit and you're not doing shit, there's no downside to trying something new. You're not going to turn away customers that you don't have.
And if you don't like the outcome, just try something else.
Yeah.
Like,
crazy.
Reflect.
Well, and like, dude, you are a personal trainer. You are into physical fitness. Like, I learned something really interesting, that people that are into physical fitness and that are into weightlifting have a better cope with failure better.
Yeah.
Because working out is based around failure.
Yeah.
And it's like either you work out to failure or like, okay, well, today I did 65 and I was hoping for 70, but like maybe like our brains are wired better to deal with failure because we lift weights.
Yeah.
And that's something where like you learn like you're goal oriented and you push forward past what you were, the goal that you had, and maybe you didn't get to it, but you're like, but I'll get to it next time.
Yeah. Like I fucked up my hand literally yesterday. And it's like this index finger, I can't really bend too well.
What'd you do?
I was trying to do a kettlebell shoulder press, and for some reason it slipped out, and then it just felt like everything in my hand just like shocked. So I was like, all right, well, I probably can't do too much. But like I was like, all right, this is a new challenge. Maybe I can't push, pull, doing something XYZs. But it's like, hey, this is a challenge. It's only here for a little bit. Understand where your body is at and just adapt. Totally. It's the same thing that like, if you are during the slow season or anything of that nature, like, yes, it's a challenge, and yes, there's always going to be a challenge, but how do you face it?
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to prepare for it for the next time it might come around? Because now your mindset is going to be different because it's just another fucking thing that you've been through. So understand it. Maybe take a second. reflect, see how it came to be. I mean, that's a lot of people that they don't understand. Then they're just in this ongoing cycle. And they're just like, oh my God, how do I keep doing this? Well, you keep doing the same shit. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. Just do the work.
Just like, and I hate to do not to like shit on you, but like the whole like grit your teeth and get to work. And it's like, no, take a second, breathe, understand, then get to fucking work. Like,
totally.
I think everybody just like, no, work. And you're like, you're fucking retarded if you do that type of stuff. Because it's like, you're not even adapting at all. You're just kind of doing the definition of insanity, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, understand where you're coming from. Everybody just wants to get to that goal, but it's that whole respect the journey, not the actual goal, right? That's all
the process.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it'll work out. I mean, I'm sure there's personal trainers you work with. They're like, dude, it's fucking slow. And it's like, there is no calendar in the world where you open it up and it says the slow season.
Yeah.
That is something that people have made up to try to make sense of like, well, I'm not making money like I want to. So
We look for excuses.
Yeah.
We want to blame something else all the time. I was listening to another podcast about this the other day. It's never about reflection for a lot of people.
Yo, can I get one of those?
It's never about reflection. It's always about finding blame to place on someone or something else.
Yes.
So like whether you're blaming the season or you're blaming like your parents or you're blaming whatever, like your clients, you're blaming all kinds of other shit rather than saying, okay, what can I do with this time? What can I, try to revert, change, or even like, here's the other thing. If you're a tattoo artist and you're like, man, I am fucking slow, I'm hating this, blah, blah, blah. I would look at it as a fucking blessing sometimes to go, you know what? I have the next 2 weeks where I'm not that busy. I got to only do a couple tattoos and I'm going to I'm going to etch glass.
Or I'm going to draw
I'm gonna
my
paint.
dick off. Like,
I'm going to fucking do something else. I'm going to fucking wrap my dick around my wrist and show it to my friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's so much shit you can do that's like amazing for your career and amazing for you to grow it, not only as a person, but as an entrepreneur and being able to do other shit. And I think that there's so much opportunity out there for people to do it. And instead of just trying something out, they just want to fucking be sad. And don't get me wrong, I understand that, there's sometimes things that are deeper than that we can't really control. But at the end of the day, you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, did I do the best that I can do today? And if you can't say that, then you're kind of blowing it.
the analogy I heard is that you're a mountain and your negative thoughts should be like a cloud that pass the mountain. Like you stay here, you're good. The thoughts just come and go, like how clouds in the wind. Y'all are some mountain motherfuckers. I believe in you. You guys are great. You're a positive influence and source of inspiration in my life. I'm really grateful for you guys.
We could say the exact same thing about you. You have changed my life in an immeasurable way.
In an annoyingly positive way.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
That's kind of your thing, right?
I don't like to make excuses, or blame. I should say blame other people.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think it's just because, like the corporate sponsorships, like is it just because like they're completely asleep, or like their like PR people are just so blind to how incredible this podcast is? Is that why, like, they're not cutting the checks?
I think that
is it just like blind stupidity?
No, I think that there's a middleman that we haven't encountered yet. Mm-hmm. I think there's this person sitting in an office that goes, I work for this agency and I make all of these things happen, and all these podcasts, these people that work for these companies, whatever, they don't fuck with, they're not going to come straight to us. Yeah. What they want to do is they want to talk to like this person, and that person is like, oh, well, I know like people at Chevron, and I know people at fucking Monster, and I know people at blah, blah, and that's how you get in. And it's like,
man, that shit's silly.
We'll find it. We'll find it, or we fucking won't. I think that at the end of the day, like,
who cares?
I feel so fulfilled being able to leave this podcast. I go home, and every single time that we get done, I go home and I kiss my wife and I sit down and she's like, oh, how was the podcast? And every single time I get to go, man, I did something super fucking cool today.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, and it's super fun. I love it. I love the positivity. I love the way that this has changed my life. This podcast has changed my life. Like, in a way that I'm like, fuck, man, I look at things so much differently now. And I think that even if it doesn't pay off for everybody else and it's not paying off monetarily for people, like, I'm seeing shit pay off for me. Like, there are so many good things going on in my life and so many good things going on in all of our lives that I think that we can all say that even if it's not directly tracked back to this, I think that there's things that are happening in this room whenever we record this podcast that make things a lot better.
Magic's being made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, we'd be joking about it. And
You making
shit, but,
love
like,
over here, man.
I don't. The money thing is like so stupid. Like I could care less.
I couldn't. give
There's a
shit
very
less.
good chance that we'll just do this for free forever.
Yeah, it's possible.
And I could give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
The point is like not.
But if you want to cut the check,
I mean, listen, that would be sick.
yeah.
But the point is like spreading the word of positivity, helping people, talking.
Yeah, we're not going to bend the
communicating.
knee, but
Yeah. But you know,
if you want to cross the T, dot the I, you know.
Better Health wants to bless us up.
Yeah,
bless
or
us up.
fucking Taco Bell. You want to quit fucking around with that goofy ass Pete Davidson?
I've not eaten this Reese's for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Those other ones are really good though. I'm glad you gave me one.
You want another one?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. We'll see you for season 4. New artwork,
Ooh.
new theme song, dual cameras. Everyone's gonna have on brand new watches. Also, you too. They're going to the press right now. Michael Manarino is my favorite tattoo artist. I love it. Quote God. I love it. Hoodies are getting made.
Love it.
With your favorite design, the gun with the fucking tribal coming out of the barrel.
So good.
Shirts and hoodies are coming. I
Love
had to
that.
do it.
It's so good.
My screen printer was like, "You are unhinged, my guy."
I love that. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
I sent the artwork off to him on Monday.
I'm picking my nose. Sorry.
No, it's good. I made
Yeah.
sure he's making you a 2X.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Because I still have a XL of the clown long sleeve.
dude. What a sick shirt.
Yeah, that shit was
RIP.
crazy.
But yeah, you guys will get some merch.
I'm very excited.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. We got to get you another tattoo. Let's get you another tattoo on the books.
Okay.
Cool.
No. No. Please don't.
You too.
Yeah.
You're fucking blowing it.
I'm sorry. Tattoo me whenever you want.
Okay.
I just don't like taking up your time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, please take up my time. I'm begging you.
I'm sorry.
Then we can go to get Erewhon.
I'm not
then we
going
go to
to
Erewhon.
Fine, we're going to go to Erewhon. Fine. We'll get Erewhon.
I meant to bring you that New York magazine, and I forgot it.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
It's not like I'm not going to see you again.
And it's not like it's not just sitting on my coffee table.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Friendship is crazy.
Friendship is crazy. Did we hit the 2-hour mark? We've got to be there.
We are 150.
Hell yeah.
You want to bullshit for 10 more? No.
Thank you, everyone. Good night. As you know, the lovely Gritz and Gravy, DJ MichaelMiguel, and producer Corey Dunn produce this podcast. They are my producers. They are my managers. They corral my crazy energy and keep me happy. We'll see you next season. Corey, what were you doing to that microphone?
Whatever, man. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're delirious.
Treating it like
we're
some
getting to the
cheesecake.
delirious part of the pod.
You want to?
I don't. Sometimes when I see podcasts that are like 4 hours long, I'm like, how do they do it?
You know what's crazy is when I see
T-Bricks.
podcasts like Joe Rogan will do like a fight companion, and I'm like, you guys sat there for the full fight card is like early prelims, main card. We're talking like 13 fights, and it's like you guys just sat there the whole time and got stoned. Like you guys are fucking nuts.
Crazy. There's an art history podcast I listen to, and obviously he must start and stop, but they're like 7 hours at a time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, P-Bricks, stuff like that.
I also kind of hate when podcasts start and stop. I used to listen to the David Dobrik podcast.
I don't know who that is.
He's like an influencer. He's like not really around anymore, but he used to do a podcast where you could tell they would start and stop because it would be like 4 of them, and then like next clip it would be like, oh, there's like just the 2 of them, and then it'd be like another clip and it's like 6 people in the room.
Okay.
Like, so like it was really easy to tell what was going on. They were just like grabbing the clips of the shit that worked, but I'm just like, these episodes are like 45 minutes, but like how long did you really sit there and record?
But dude, okay,
this
the art
for?
history one, it's solo pod. It's just this dude talking for 7 hours.
I don't know if I could be in my own mind by myself for 7 hours.
He has
I'd
a
have
pretty
a panic
interesting
attack,
process,
dude.
And he kind of like, it's weird. He goes on like these weird, or he'll go on like crazy tangents. It's a really good podcast. He lives in LA. I'm actually going to DM him and see if he'll come on the show.
I'd love that.
Michael Anthony, Art Holes, sick ass podcast.
Sick ass full.
He's crazy. You think I'm a maniac? This guy, full blown.
I think you're pretty normal compared to some of the people we've had on here.
Yeah.
Like
Shout
my
out
brother.
Matt.
Shout out Matt Manarino. Our theme song is by Javi. And he'll have our new theme song. And good night. I love you. Be tatted. Stay tatted. And please continue to be good to each other. That would be really, really, really
Tell your
nice.
fucking friends you love them.
Tell your
Please.
friends you love them. Tell people about this podcast. Like and subscribe.
Touch some grass, man.
Touch some grass, man. High five. High five. Good night, everyone. Thank you again. I appreciate you. I love you. We'll see you next time. And, oh, we're doing it. Yeah, victory. Corey gets married and wins the podcast challenge. Yeah, good night.
And I kill white people.
Bye.